Hi, I'm Kevin Wade, and we're about to go on a new adventure for me. And I've already been on some adventures because up until 3 weeks ago, I was in Vietnam. But I got to come home. This is my mom and dad's house. And I saved up my money and I bought a farm back where my granddaddy used to live, rest his soul. And I'm about to head out that way. So let's get this adventure started. Let me hop in my 58 truck here and head on toward the Patterson farm in Stillmore County. That's my mama there, by the way, saying goodbye.
All right,
miss her greatly.
Bye-bye. Thanks for visiting.
Ooh, after being in Vietnam, for a couple of years, I'm looking forward to the solitude of a farm. Just some peace and quiet out in the wilderness. I mean, I was in some wilderness spots in Vietnam, but they were shooting at you, so wasn't a whole lot of peace and quiet out there. All right, no one's coming to the right. Hanging left, we'll be on our way. On out to Stillmore County. Granddaddy grew up out there, and that's where he passed away years ago. I don't know a whole lot about farming, but I picked up some from my granddaddy, and I'm sure there's some people there that can give me a few pointers. I just hit a deer. Man, I wasn't but a couple of miles down the road. I wonder if it hurt my truck. Man, I hadn't seen this truck in 2 years. It's been at my dad's while I was over in Nam. Let me see if it got damaged. I don't want to get run over here by the traffic. Well, looks all right. Must have been a glancing blow. I don't think the deer had a good day, though. But let's get on our trip. Ooh, it has been a long day in the car, or in the truck. It has gotten dark, and I am out in the middle of nowhere. I know I'm getting close, though. Whoa. And these roads back here in the country. But like I was saying, I invested some money in a little hamburger joint called McDonald's 4 years ago, and it has actually gone crazy. And I got a pretty good nest egg, and I bought Patterson Farm up here in Stillmore County. My granddaddy used to live here, rest his soul. He was a farmer, pretty big farmer back in the day. Whoa. Man, it is dark. Where's the street lights? Whoa. I already hit one deer. Keep my eyes out. I don't want to hit another one. At least that was a glancing blow. I wonder how much further. Can't really tell. Oh, I see something. Whoa, Stillmore. Look at that. We are here. Stillmore County. That's a sight for sore eyes. Hey, what's that on the right? Oh, that's a house. Good, civilization. Shouldn't be much further now to the little town there. It would be snowing. I didn't think it was supposed to snow this late in the year. I see some lights. That must be the old sawmill. They said it'd be on the right, so I'm getting real close now. Yeah, that's the sawmill. And I can hardly see the road. Weather's bad, it's dark, there's no lights out here. Guess I made a good decision. Hey, another house. Lights up ahead. Supposed to be an inn here. That might be it. That's where I'm going to spend the night, but I got to grab something to eat. I am starving to death. Yeah, that's the inn. Yeah. Here's a restaurant. It is dark. Ooh. I'm gonna grab a bite to eat. And we'll go spend the night in the inn there. It's dark out here. Hey, ma'am, table for one, please? Sure, honey, right this way. All right, I get my belly full. Now let's go get some shut-eye. Still snowing. It's a little bit out of season. It's spring. Visibility is still kind of bad. At least I don't have far to go. Whew, I'm tired. That was a long drive today. Long drive. Looks like a pretty decent place. Alrighty, let's go get some shut-eye. I am beat. Tomorrow we'll go to the farm. Alright, it looks like a beautiful morning here. Got some nice rest there in the inn. Had a little breakfast this morning. Let's go check out my farm, see if we can find it. This is my 1958 truck. I purchased this thing like 11 years ago. Then I used my Navy paycheck to help pay it off. It is paid for now. That's a good thing. Of course, it took a little bit. Like I say, I invested some money in a hamburger joint about 4 years ago called McDonald's back in 1965. And in 4 years, it has netted. It's just going crazy. Who would have thought a hamburger joint would have done that? But anyway, it gave me enough money to purchase this farm up here. I was single, so I pretty much put my 90% of my paycheck in McDonald's stock. The Navy gives you a place to stay and food to eat. Maybe not be the best, but you know. Hey, somebody dropped something there. Looks like a toolbox. I better set this out of the road. Don't want anybody running over it. I'm sure they'll come back looking for it. There we go. All right, back to the truck. Let's see if I can figure out how to get there. Here's a stop or a traffic light. Let's see. Well, I can't go left. Straight away looks like a supermarket. That's cool. Might need to get some stuff from there. And here we go. Not a bad road. It's a little better than that entrance road I came in. Once you get to town, it got better, I guess. So I purchased something, you know, called the Patterson property. It's an old farm, and their house had burned down. He was an older guy, so he just retired. He didn't want to rebuild it. And I got a pretty good price on it. So we'll see. There's supposed to be an old tractor on the property. When I say old, I mean old, like, you know, not modern, like 1969 right now, but probably 40 years old. Let's see, that horse pen looks new. Just looking familiar, except for the horse pen. Yeah, this looks really familiar. Cows on the right. Shit, I think this is Mr. Todd's property. I think it is. I hadn't seen him since I was a kid. I used to come out here and help my granddaddy on the farm, and they were friends back in the day. Well, let's see if we can find out what's going on, at least get directions to the Patterson place. Hey, I think I see somebody. I'm not sure if that dog over there bites. I see a dog house. Let me see if this guy comes up here. I don't want to get attacked by this dog. Oh, here he comes. Here he comes. That's the good. Wait a minute. I think that's Mr. Todd. That is Mr. Todd. Let me hop out and say hello. Yeah, that's him. That's him. Hey, Mr. Todd.
Mm-hmm. How you doing there, young man? Hey, wait a minute. Ain't you one of them Wade boys?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm a Wade.
Hey, son, I'm sorry to hear about your brothers over in Nam. What can I do you for?
Sir, I'm looking for the Patterson place.
Oh, you bought that? I knew somebody bought it. Didn't know it was you. Glad to have a Wade here back close to town.
Yes, sir. Happy to be here. Could you give me directions?
Well, go back the way you come, and you'll see a fruit stand you pass. Hang it right there, and it'll take you right on to your farm. There's a shortcut, but if I tell you that, you're just going to get lost.
Okay, I appreciate it, sir. And I'll be seeing you around, I'm sure. So I'm going to head on over to the Patterson place, and I'll see you later. Thanks a lot.
Mm-hmm. We'll see you, son.
All right, let me get back to my truck before that dog comes out here. Ooh, well, it was nice to see Mr. Todd there. Hadn't seen him since probably high school age. I used to come out here and work with my granddaddy on the farm. And there he goes. All right, let's see. He said go back to the fruit stand. I think I remember passing one. So let's do a U-turn here and get on down there. Woohoo! This is starting to get real. I can see myself at the farm. Pretty nice little farm he's got here. It looks like he's leaning more toward horses and cows than farming, though, now. Of course, he's been doing it for a while. Kind of like Mr. Patterson. He's getting close to retirement age. All right, go this way. I bet you that was a shortcut that we passed. But I don't want to get lost. At least I know I can find the fruit stand. Should be up here on the right. Well, should be up here on the right. Oh, I think I see something. Oh yeah, it was back on the paved road. All right, should be a road here. I get up here. Oh yeah, I see a mobile home there. I bet that's the owner of this little farmer's market here. Yeah, it's got a nice truck to haul produce in. You know, I got a nice truck. This is a 58. It's in great shape, low mileage. My daddy had it last couple of years while I was over in Nam, and I just picked it up. I haven't seen it in a couple of years, but he didn't put any miles on it. But it's not really built for the country. I might need to get a little knobbier tires and maybe a trailer hitch because I don't have one. But it's been a great truck. At least I have a truck instead of a car. Because I think when you start farming, you're going to need some kind of truck. Let's see, that looks like it on the left. Let's go in here and check things out. Ooh. It's like some little barn there. Well, let's see what's going on. Oh, wow, look at this field. I'm going to have to do something with this. It's full of weeds. It's also got some like dead wheat or something in it, barley, something. So anyway, probably have to plow that under. Let's go over here and check this out. Looks like some type of free-range chicken pen, minus the chickens. Oh yeah, it looks pretty nice. I have to check on the capacity, how many chickens I can get in there. At least that'll give me some eggs to eat, so I need to start that with some wheat. But I'll need a forklift, though, to transport those eggs to sell them. All right, I got a very old forage wagon. That's pretty cool. Oh, there's a tractor. I'm feeling pretty good now. I wonder if it runs. Let's see. Looks a little worse for wear, but I guess it'll get me started. Pretty small, too. It's 1969 right now, and this thing was like, I don't know, maybe from the 40s. That's a leftover World War II relic. Oh, it started right up? Cool. Started right up. So this will definitely get us started. Oh yeah, I'm liking this little tractor. There's something about these old, the older stuff. I mean, at some point I'd like to get a modern, 1969 or 70 model that's got more horsepower. But right now, this old vintage stuff will do. Let's see what else we got in this barn. Doors here. Looks like a little toolbox, desk. Good, I can just sit there and do my finances because I don't have a house yet. Stuff on the shelf, looks like a cultivator there. I'm going to need that. And look at that little plow. I'll have to put that to use right away. Plow that field, I'm guessing. I guess that's what I'll do, is plow that under. I know when the field's messed up, that's what you got to do. Let me check something out here, because there's something behind the tractor. What is that? That might be a weeder. An old weeder. But I can't weed. It's got weed in the field, so I can't just weed it. Plus, you can't weed weeds that tall anyway. But it's a nice cultivator there. Plow over here. Some tools on the wall. I'll have to check those out. It's probably missing a 1/2-inch socket, like most tool sets are. That's where I dump my straw and hay. Let's check out this barn over here. I wonder if there's anything in there. Open the door here. Oh crap! I just fell. Good thing I didn't break a leg, because I'm out here in the middle of nowhere and by myself. And all right, one more time. Don't fall this time. Hey, we got some straw, looks like. Maybe I can sell that and get a little cash and use that money to buy some seeds, because I'm going to need those seeds. Let's see what else. Looks like a couple of greenhouses ahead. Now those will be handy, because that can get me, one, it's going to give me some produce to eat, along with once I start eggs. So that'll be good, and I could sell the excess. And I'll need to water those, and that looks like I have a water tank here with a well, which is good. Got an old silo, looking a little rough, but as long as it works and holds my stuff. Well, this is where their house used to be. Unfortunately for Mr. Patterson and Mrs. Patterson, their house burned down, and that's why I'm here now. But I guess their misfortune was my fortune, so to speak. It's a shame it happened to him, though, but he was older and wanted to retire anyway, I think. All right, got some type of roller deal. I'll have to ask Mr. Todd what that's for. Okay, this is a trailer. I know what that's for. Put stuff in. See what else we got over here. I think I saw another shed or two. Man, that field's looking rough. Yep, a couple of sheds actually. What's this under here? I think that's a seeder, so that I can use that to seed grass. And that is a lawnmower, looks like, which is good because to do hay, I'm going to need a lawnmower. That's either a fertilizer or a lime spreader. And that's the other one, either a fertilizer or a lime. I have to figure out which is which. And then that looks like a little tedder, a very old one. But then my tractor is pretty weak, you know, and it looks like a windrower. So I may be set for equipment to make hay, which is good because I don't have a combine or harvester right now to do anything else. Some type of animal pen here. Let's see. Well, there's a bigger one up there. So if I have to guess, the first one is probably sheep because he was dealing in grass and hay. And I'm guessing this is cows because it looks like a milk wagon here. Trailer that holds milk. Man, that thing is old. Look at that. It's made out of wood. I mean, this is 1969. We have plastic now. But, you know. Oh, well. Well, I guess I need to get started plowing this field. It's looking bad. In order to plant anything, I'm going to have to plow all that under. So let me go see if my tractor will work. Alrighty. Start this puppy up. And he's moving. Running a little rough, but it's working. It's going to need some maintenance soon. I hopefully can get this plowed before I have to get it serviced. I will definitely have to get it serviced before I do the seeding part. Just want to get through this plowing part right now. Hook this puppy up. Let's see which end I gotta, okay, the front. So I can just back in here, I guess. I used to drive these with my granddaddy when I was a kid, but I've got to get used to it again. And this one's got kind with the throttle as a lever. See if I can back this up. Okay, I'm crooked. Here we go. Here we go. Trying to back up straight here. Got to get used to these tractors again. This one's putting. All right, turn that handle. There we go. I am ready to plow. See what this little puppy can do. Yeah, I don't think this thing's got a whole lot of power. The engine's kind of small, but we'll see. Hopefully it'll do the trick. All right, see if I can get this thing lined up. It's not very wide. When it's really wide, it's easier. This thing's so narrow. It's like the width of the, smaller than the width of the tractor. Just a couple of rows here, if that. All right, lower the plow. This one doesn't switch either. And we are off and plowing the field. Let's see how this comes out. Seems to be working so far. Makes a narrow pass though. This is going to take me a while. It's going to take me a while. Let's see if I can turn this around. Line back up here. Definitely gonna take a little getting used to. Look at the little narrow pass. It's like the width of my tire, if that. All right, we are off and plowing. So we're gonna plow this field here. We have to do that before we can do anything else. And like I say, it's gonna take us a minute. Hopefully my tractor holds up till I'm done. Well, I think I skipped a row or something. But we'll see. Just stay at work. Woo! Well, I just finished that field. It took about all day long with this little tractor, and it was worse for wear. I'm going to have to get maintenance on it tomorrow. It was overheating there at the end, but we got her done. So go check out the field. It's about dark. Set up my tent over there too. Get the flashlight here. Alrighty, look at that. So tomorrow what I got to do is I don't have any seeds. I checked that seeder, it's empty. I got to go, Mr. Todd said there's a store in the northwest from here, garden shop, they can sell me some seeds. I'm going to plant grass in here, and we're going to start out with hay, and I have to buy a couple. I'm going to buy a couple of cows and try to get on the dairy side of things first, because I don't have anything. I want to get these greenhouses going, but I don't have any way to haul the stuff. Mr. Todd actually has a tractor he could sell me, but I'm going to need a little bit of money. Hey, check out my tent. This is where I'll be living for a little bit. Still, I start making some money, maybe get me a house. So, looking pretty good. All the comforts of home. Not quite, you know. Not sure where I'm going to get it. I mean, have to do a sponge bath. I might go pick me up a generator just so I have a little electricity. I got a battery powered radio, propane lantern, but flashlight. That's about it. So the day's winding down. I'm right proud of my little farm here. And we got a lot of work to do tomorrow. This farm is hard work. So I guess I'll see you in the morning. You go in here and get some rest. Good night. Woo! Well, good morning. Had a nice breakfast here. It was a long day yesterday. Got a pretty good night's sleep in my tent. I'm ready to go get it now today. We got to take the tractor. I almost burned it up yesterday plowing the field, and it needed maintenance already anyway, so I got to take it over to the shop, get a little tune on it, probably change the oil and let them take care of that for us. So we're going to go do that. Fire this guy up, head on over to the shop. Hopefully I can find it okay. Trusty little tractor here. Yeah, it's a little worse for wear. It was overheating last night. Crazy. Smoking a little more than normal. Seems to be a little better this morning once it cooled down a little bit. So hopefully I can make it over to the shop. And we'll be over there momentarily. What the heck was that? There's rumors here about Bigfoot. I just don't know. It's crazy. Hey Guy, I'm Kevin Wade. I bought the Patterson place and I got an old tractor here. I need some repairs on. If you could take care of it for me.
Yeah, Kevin, I heard about you. Through the grapevine. So just pull it into bay number 2 over there and we'll see what we can do.
Hey, I appreciate it. Hey, one other question. I'd like to find out how much horsepower it is. If there's a kit, maybe you could boost it up or notch it to.
Sure thing, Kevin. We'll take a look at that and see what we can do. My name's Randy. Just go ahead and pull it into bay number 2.
Okay, Randy, I appreciate it. Well, I hope this thing don't cost me a whole lot. I got a little bit of money, but certainly don't have a lot. Well, he said it'd be a couple of hours. I don't have a ride, so may as well go over here and check out what they got on this lot over here for sale. Well, it looks like they got some good-looking tractors over here. Man, I just need a little money. That one I got, it's kind of worn out and old. I think it's a World War II relic. Even that one there is nicer. Looks like it's got more horsepower. It's an older one, but it looks like a good one. Oh, this thing looks new. Probably a 69 or 70. Dang. This one looks nice too. Hey, that's an older one, kind of like what I got, in a little better shape, looks like. Yeah, pretty nice, pretty nice. Yeah, got the little tractor, Fiat. Huh, must be one of them foreign-made ones. Oh, that one looks nice too. They got all kind of nice stuff over here. All I need is the money. Isn't that just how life is? Oh, there's a bigger trailer. My tractor ain't pulling that though. Spray looking thing. I'm not sure what that's for. Man, that's a big honking tractor there. Look at that thing. I bet that's over 100 horse. Oh, look at this truck. That looks like a 58 like mine, but look at that engine. Oh man, that thing looks nice. I think it's got a bigger engine in it. Definitely does. Oh, look at those tires too. Those are nice. Got the running boards on there. Man, this thing is clean. Might be a couple of years newer than mine. Well, Randy's hollering for me. Let me see if he's done. Hey, Randy, you guys got it ready?
Yes, sir. She's all ready, Kevin. She's all ready. We did the usual maintenance and filled it up with gas, and that's going to be $55.
Ooh-wee, $55. That's a lot of money. Here you go, Randy.
Yes, sir, Kevin, and thank you for your business. Oh, you dropped some money there. And you come back again, and I'll check on that 30 horsepower kit. Oh, you dropped some more. I'll check on that 30 horsepower kit, okay?
All right, Randy. Thank you much. Wow, $55 is a lot of money, but I'm glad to get this tractor up and running. I mean, it needed it bad, so it should give me some pretty decent service now. I'll try to keep it, well maintained now that I got it. It's all I got right now. All I got from my little farm. So let's head on back, see what we got going on. Okay, we're back. Our next level of operation here is to get this little wagon here, see if I can sell this straw by the animal market. They said they'd buy it from me. So let's get with it. Not a very big trailer here, but neither is my tractor. All right, let's go. Well, heck, that forage wagon's in the way. I got to move that thing. Let me drop this off and move that out of the way. I hope it connects to this tractor. I mean, I'm thinking it would because this is what he had, but you never know. You never know on the farm. Alrighty, here we go. Still getting used to this, to reverse, and, you know, it's all new to me. Been a while. Like high school since I ran one of these. All right, it connected. All right, and he's off. Get him out here a little ways out of the way. Drop him off. Let's grab the other one. Okay, fill it up. All right, looks like we got a load. Let's head over to the market. Well, looks like we made it. See the animal pens there. All right, let's go in here and talk to this guy. I guess what I'll do is just put it on an account here. Whatever money I get, so I'm gonna need to get some stuff with it later. Hey guy, I'm Kevin Wade. I bought the Patterson farm and I've got some hay here I need to drop off and sell.
Yes, sir. I'm Jeremy. I can help you out.
Jimmy?
No, I'm Jeremy. Jeremy. I used to be in the Navy, too. I heard you was in the Navy, and I was in the Navy, and I was in subs and had to go up that 200-foot tower, and they said it blew my sinuses out. Some people said it made me sound nasally or something. I don't know.
Well, I can hardly tell there, Jeremy.
Okay, good there, Kevin. Just pull around there between the animal pens and drop it off. I'll add it to your account.
Okay, Jeremy. Thanks a lot. Well, I didn't want to hurt his feelings or anything, but he's a lot nasally. Man, I can't imagine having my sinuses blown out, though. That's why I was in the CBs and not submarines. Well, let me go drop this stuff off. See what I can get here. All right, we're going to have several loads of this because my trailer here is relatively small. So I'm going to drop all this off and see what we get. All right, we dropped all the straw off. Took us about 4 loads, but I got a total of $120. That's really going to help out. So I got to go up here and buy some seeds, see what that costs me. I need some seeds and probably a bag of fertilizer. So I guess I'll head on over to the garden shop and see my new Navy buddy over there, the sub guy. Hey, I like my truck, but man, wasn't that a nice truck I saw at the dealer up there? Man, that thing was nice. Maybe they can put those same tires or some similar tires on this truck and a hitch. I have to price that out, see what they'll do for me. Not that I got the money yet, but I may need that later. All right, let's go see how much the seeds and fertilizer is going to run me. Hey, Jeremy. Kevin here again from the old Patterson place. I need to get a bag of seeds and a bag of fertilizer, please.
Yes, sir, there, Kevin. Come this way.
Well, he's a nice fellow. Let me go grab my truck. He said there's a little warehouse right behind this thing. I'm going to have to back in there, I guess. Might be easier. Alrighty. Drop the tailgate. And we're in business. Let me go grab this stuff. Alrighty. Here's the seeds, looks like. These are $5 a bag. I'm just going to start with one bag. Of course, I guess once you plant grass, you know, you don't have to seed it again. That's good news for me, because I'm going to start out with just hay. All right, got that in the truck. Now I need a bag of fertilizer, because once I put it in there, let's see when it sprouts. Ooh, and these are $11 a bag. Ooh. I got that $120 on account, so that'll come out of there. Well, that was a quick $16. Man, inflation's, the last few years, man, things are high in 69. I tell you, must have been the war over there driving the prices up. Better go tell old Jeremy thanks, I reckon. All right, thanks, Jeremy.
Okay, Kevin, y'all come back and see us.
All right, let's head back to the farm. Tailgate here. Don't want anything falling out on the ride back. I keep calling this the Patterson farm. I guess I'm going to have to change the name to the Wade farm. No one knows me yet. Well, a few people do, but I guess once I've been here for a little bit, I have to change the name. Hey, look at that sign there. Support your local farmers. Hey, that's me. I'm a local farmer now. All right, let's head on back. We'll get these seeds going. Well, we made it back to the farm. Let's see if I can get these seeds out and get them in my seeder. All righty. Let's see, there's the seeds. We'll use the fertilizer later, I guess. Guess I just rip this open and dump it in there. Man, I gotta lift this thing up high. Oof. A little higher, a little higher, a little higher, a little higher. Oof. A little lower. Oh, well, that was interesting. Got him in there, though. All right, let's go seed this field. Haven't done this in forever. We'll see how it goes. All righty, here we go. First time in a few years doing this. Line it up here. Thing. Drop the seeder. Here we go. All right, we are seeding. We are seeding. So, I guess when it sprouts, we got to put fertilizer on it. Or, well, I guess after I plant it. But we are going, so I feel pretty good about it. We'll get this seeded. See if I can turn this puppy around. Okay, once I do a little practice, it'll be easier. All right, here we go. Now we got it. And we're off and going. So we'll get this done. Well, we got the field all seeded, ready to go, and then it started raining, so let me go in here before I get too wet. Oh, wait a minute, I see something up ahead. Looks like somebody's coming up to the farm. That looks like maybe Mr. Todd's truck. Huh, wonder what he wants. Well, I guess there's one way to find out. Let me go see. You hop off and say hello. Hey, Mr. Todd, what can I do for you today? Well, I ain't been feeling the best, and I got some grass needs cutting and turned into hay, and I figured if you wanted the job, I'd split the money with you once you turn it in over at the animal shop. Hey, that sounds good, sir. When would you want me to get started? We ain't got no time to be messing around. You may as well get on over there and get started right away there, son. Use the burning daylight. Yes, sir. I'll get my tractor and my mower and get right over there. Thank you, sir. Well, what a nice man. I don't know if he's just being nice or really needs me to help him out, but I could definitely use the money. So this is timely. This is going to be awesome. So let me get on over there and start cutting some grass here. Well, heck, I hope I can remember how to get to his farm. There's no way my tractor is keeping up with his truck. Well, let's head on over there. Oh, I got to get my mower blade first. No, I haven't tried this thing yet. I hope this mower works. Or what's that? It's in one of these sheds. Well, that's not it. Oh yeah, it's right there next to my cedar. Alrighty, get this guy connected. There we go. Let's head on over to Mr. Todd's farm. Well, that's a pretty nice farm there, a neighbor of his. I'll have to ask him who lives there. Looks like it was a nice place back in the day. Barn's a little old, but hey. Okay, it looks like we're coming up on Mr. Todd's place up there. I see that new horse pen. Alright, we are here. Let's see if I can figure out how to work this thing. Cuts on my right side. Let me start from the other side of the field. Bring the mower on, lower it down. Alright, and we are cutting some grass. Hey, this little thing, it's going to take a minute, but look, it works. I missed a little bit on the end there. I have to come back and get, but it's a little narrower than I thought. But hey, it's working. It's working, and it's cutting grass, and it's doing the trick here. It's going to take me a minute, but it is working. So let's go get this grass cut. Well, I got all the grass cut. Now I got to get my tedder. So Mr. Todd said it'd be the one a little smaller than the windrower. So what that's going to do is fluff up the grass so it can dry. And we'll have to go get that done. Okay, we are back with my tedder. Let's see how this little puppy works. It's kind of small. We'll see what it does here. Hey, look at that. It's working. Kind of cool. It is late in the day, so I guess all I can do is I'll have to ted it today, and then tomorrow we'll have to windrow it and pick it up. So that's all we can do. It's going to be dark here shortly. The sun is going down quick. Well, we finally finished tedding that field. It is almost dark, so it's been another long day. This farming, man, is hard work. But we got her done. So let's head on back to the farm. You know, we're back, and I got to put my trusty tractor up here. You know, this thing is old, doesn't have a lot of horsepower, but it is doing the trick. I'm telling you, it's doing the job, so I got to give it props. I'm starting to get really attached to this little old tractor. Alrighty. Oops, hit my plow. Oh well, I don't think I heard it. Well, I gotta do some accounting here before I go to bed. But I do like this little old tractor. Look at that thing. It's doing pretty good. Let me go over here and figure some stuff out. Okay, I got my tractor fixed up and gassed up for $55. That came out of my pocket. Then I sold my straw. I got $120 back for that leftover straw. Bought some seeds, bought some fertilizer. I'm left with $104 on account. So not too bad, not too bad. That's really our first little accounting thing. So we'll keep track of this and see how the little farm is doing. All right, well, I feel pretty good about where the farm is and kind of where we're headed, especially tomorrow. We got Mr. Todd's hay I can get. I'm interested to see how much I'm going to get for that. It was a long day. It was a long day, and I'm tired, and I got to go in here and make a little bite to eat before I go to bed on my camping stove here. I get a little ahead, see how much money I get. I might be able to get me a generator so I can have some power out here. at my tent. All right, I'll see you guys later. Good night. Oh, well, good morning. Slept pretty good last night. Slept pretty good. There's no gunfire in the distance. My little tent here's, it's not a bad little place, but I could use a house and a bed. But you know, I'm used to sleeping in a tent from over in Nam. First things first, gotta grab my trusty tractor here and ride on over to, well, I gotta get my windrower because we gotta get over to Mr. Todd's house and windrow that grass or the hay now. Windrow that hay so I can pick it up with my forage wagon. And I want to get that to the market to see how much money I'm going to get. That's pretty exciting. Well, it looks like a beautiful day here. Good day. The weather's cooperating, which is good because I need the money. I need to get this. That was so nice of Mr. Todd. Maybe he needs me to do it. Maybe he really wasn't feeling good. I don't know. Maybe he just wasn't up to it. He is getting older. So I'm happy to help, and it'll help me out too. Plus, I can see how my equipment works, because next month I'll be cutting my own grass. All right, let's whip it around here. Windrower, that's the one on my right now, which was my left. This tractor backs up really slow, which is good because I'm not very good at it anyway. Keeps you from making an accident. Alright, getting connected. That windrower looks old. Mr. Todd said it's actually a little bit strong for my tractor. Because my tractor is 25 horsepower and that windrower I think needs 28. Hopefully it'll work. But let's head on over there and find out. If not, I'm going to have to upgrade my tractor. I want to upgrade it anyway. Next time I take it in, I'm going to get the horsepower bumped up if I can afford it. So let's head on over to Mr. Todd's house. Get this done. Wow, he's got some nice looking horses there on the left. Nice looking horses. What he does, I think that's how he's making all his money now. He sells those. I don't know if they're race quality or what, but there's some good looking horses. All right, let's go over here. Oh, he's got a nice looking combine there too. I wonder if he still uses that. He's just planting grass. Telling them what that would cost though. I'd need a lot of money to get that. All right, let's see. It's gonna put it to my left. So it looks like I'm okay. Not really sure how this thing works, but lower it down and give it a shot here. I think we're off in windrowing. Yeah, I could have got further to the right, but it's all right. We'll pick it up on the next one. We are off and doing it. That's pretty cool. See if I can spin this puppy around, line it back up. This tractor does not have power steering, I can tell you that. It's a workout. All right, let's see. If I get right back on here, it should be lined up. Check my homework here. Oh yeah, look at that dust. Whew. Oh, man. Good thing I don't have asthma. It's gonna be kicking in by the end of the day. Getting a little dusty here. All right, but this thing's working. I'm proud of it. Proud of it. This little tractor and my equipment here. It's not the biggest and the best, but it's doing the job. Well, look at that. You know, that's a job well done. Look at all those neat little rows. I'm right proud of my little tractor here with this windrower. Let me head on back. I got to get the forage wagon and pick all this up so I can start taking it to the market. It's going to be a few loads, I'm sure. So let's head on. Man, look at those horses. Let's head on back to the farm and get my forage wagon. Well, we dropped off our windrower. Now we got to pick up our forage wagon. I hope this little tractor pulls this. It looks a little small for the size of this thing. I don't think I did one of these as a kid. Seemed like my papa always did it. Windrower, or the forage wagon part. All right, we are connected. Well, it pulls it okay. We'll see when I put it under power there to pick stuff up what happens. This is kind of cool though. This is kind of cool. This old equipment's working. And I think he had these since the 40s, you know. Old Mr. Patterson there. He was an older guy, but I'm pretty sure this stuff's, I think this tractor was a 40-something. Been around a bit. Seemed like he got this stuff right after World War II. So I don't know. Well, let's get on over to Mr. Todd's place. Okay, we are here. Let's try this puppy out. Let's see, I gotta lower the pickup, turn it on. All right, I think we're off and going. Seems to be working. I can hear it. When I turn around, we'll see if the row is gone. Hopefully it is. This is exciting. All right, here we go here. And it picked it up. So this thing is working. That's awesome. Okay, we're getting full. We're about full. There it is. So let's head on over to the garden shop or the animal shop and see what we can get for these. I'll have to tell them the deal. I think Mr. Todd talked to him, but just to be sure, I'll go in and tell him the deal there, that he gets half and I get half. So here we go, off to the shop. I think I'll take it right here. Yeah. And we'll be there directly. Well, we're about here. Let me go see my naval buddy, Jeremy. See how he's doing. Tell him what the deal is. Alrighty. Well, by the end of the day, I'm gonna have to get some more maintenance on this tractor next month there. All right, let's go in and see my buddy. Oh, my butt's getting sore from riding in that metal seat. Man, I guess I gotta toughen it up and keep doing it. Let's go see Jeremy here. Wait a minute, that don't look like Jeremy. In fact, it looks a lot prettier than Jeremy. Hi, ma'am, I'm Kevin Wade. I'm at the old Patterson place. And I'm dropping off some hay for me and Mr. Todd, and we're gonna split the money here.
Hi, I'm Mary. Thanks for coming in today, and I'll take care of that for you.
So where's Jeremy?
He just took the day off today.
Okay, Mary. Well, I appreciate it, and it was very nice meeting you.
Well, it was nice meeting you too. See you around.
Wow, she was a beautiful girl. Nothing against Jeremy or anything, but man, she was a heck of a lot cuter. Those eyes just kind of looked right through me there. All right, let's head over here and drop this off. Well, if I had to guess, I'd say we got like 4 loads out here, so it's going to be a minute by the time I pick it up and haul it all the way over here. My forage wagon is a limited capacity there, but hey, it's working. It's doing the trick. So we'll see how this goes. All right, we got all the hay turned over into the animal shop there, and I had a partial load at the end, about 4,000 liters. And Mr. Todd, bless his heart, said, "I tell you what there, young man, you just keep that. You can put it over there so you can get a couple of cows and get that started." So such a nice guy, such a nice guy. He took care of me. So let's get this over here and put it in the cow pen. And then I'm trying to figure out a way we might be able to get some cows. I don't know. I have to go talk to him. All right, had to move my my water barrel or my milk barrel there, but I got this nice load of hay. Let's dump it in my cow pen. See if I can get some cows, maybe. See how that works out. I don't know. I'm a little apprehensive because I don't have income yet much. All right, let me drop my trusty forage wagon off here. And I'm going to head on back to the animal pen and see if I can work out a deal there. We'll see what happens. Okay, pulling up on the animal shop here. Man, I wonder how many trips I've made up here already. It's going to be a whole heck of a lot more, I guess. Let's see what's going on. Let me go in and talk. I wonder if that young lady is going to be here, if it's going to be my nasal buddy Jerry or Jeremy. Oh, it's her. Hi, Mary. Hey, listen, I'm Kevin Wade again from the Patterson place. I talked to Jeremy the other day about the chance of getting a couple of cows on account here. And he said he thought it'd be okay. Is that going to be okay?
Well, hey there. Yeah, that would be fine. And if you pay it off within 90 days, there'll be no interest. Oh, and we'll loan you a trailer to haul them in. Just follow me.
All right, cool. Let me go get my tractor. I guess I pull up there to that thing. Yeah, that's where I got to connect. All right, let me grab my tractor. It's going to be exciting to have a couple of cows. At least that'll give me some milk to drink. These are dairy cows I'm getting. So hopefully at some point I'll have enough. Mr. Todd said my pen, I could put about 15 in there. And that'll give me some extra milk to sell even. So get a little money from that. That'll be good. All righty. There we go. Got it connected. We are good to go. Well, look at that. This is exciting. I got my couple of cows. Heading back to my farm. That is so awesome. Tell her thanks. Thank you, Mary.
Okay, bye.
Alrighty, let's head back to the farm with our 2 cows. Alrighty, we're back to the farm. It's exciting to get these 2 cows in my pen here, my first 2 cows. Never owned a cow before. It's kind of cool. Like I say, at least they give me some milk to drink out here because I'm running low on money and groceries. All right, now I got a load of water here because you got to water these cows, keep them going. We'll drop this off. Been a pretty exciting day already. Got a couple of cows, got them watered and they're fed. They'll be producing milk here shortly. Pretty exciting. All right, I dropped off my water tank. Now I got to go take that cow trailer back to the animal shop. So let's go hook that up. And I've been running back and forth all day. All those loads of hay, 4 or 5 loads of hay, back over to get cows. Where do we go here? Wait a minute, who's that? Somebody pulled up. Looks like Mr. Todd's truck. Let's go see what he wants. At least it's not raining this time. Last time he came out here, it was raining on us. All right. Oh, here he comes. Hey, Mr. Todd. What can I do for you today?
Well, Kevin, thanks for getting my hay on my farm.
You're welcome, sir. I was happy to do it.
And I want to tell you that field out there behind your barn, you got another field out there behind your barn there.
I've got another field? Oh, that's great news. I kind of saw something back there, but I didn't think that was my land.
Well, son, another thing, you need to go ahead and get your greenhouses started. I know you said you didn't have a way to haul the stuff, but we'll get that worked out. You know, your granddaddy helped me, and I'm here to help you.
Well, Mr. Todd, I really appreciate that, sir. I really appreciate the help. I'm kind of new and don't really know what I'm doing, so I really appreciate it. Thank you very much.
I'm happy to do it, son. Happy to do it.
Man, I'm glad he came by. I didn't realize I had another field back there. I need to get that rocking and rolling. There goes Mr. Todd. Man, what a nice man. I'm sure glad he came by. We hook up this trailer and get it back. Alrighty, off to the animal shop again. Well, I see Mr. Todd there in the distance on the right, heading back to his farm. I sure hope his health is okay, because he said he wasn't feeling good lately. I don't know if that's a short-term thing or he's got some kind of long-term thing going on. Well, I'm sure he'll be fine. Let's head on out to the animal shop. Alright, we're almost here. Let me just drop this off. I shouldn't need to go inside. I told her to just bring it back. I guess I just put it back where I got it from, right up there beside the cow barn. Yeah, right over there. Oh, she's out riding a bicycle. Look at Mary. Man, she is cute. Go figure. Man, look at that. She is a cutie pie. It's probably how she stays in such good shape, riding around on that bike. All right, let me at least tell her thank you. She is a cute one. Man. Hey, Mary. Just want to say thank you. I appreciate you loaning me the trailer and hooking me up with those 2 cows there. You have a good day now. Thanks a lot.
Happy to help.
Ooh, she's cute. Man. Well, let me head on back to my farm. Time to go back to work. She is a cutie pie. Man. I didn't think I'd meet a girl out here in the middle of nowhere. Didn't plan on it, but man, she is cute. Wonder if she's got a boyfriend. Let me head back to the farm and get to work here. I got to work on that other field and get it ready. All right, I got to find where my cultivator was. There was one in here. I'm just going to cultivate this one instead of plowing it. That plowing just took, I don't think I got enough hours in the day to plow it today. So I'm just going to cultivate it and plant some grass in there. Because I need the money. There it is. There's my cultivator. All right, let me open this door and hook that puppy up. All right, Kevin, back her up straight. Still get used to backing this tractor. It's kind of squirrely. doesn't go very fast in reverse. I guess that's a good thing. Alrighty, got it. Let's head on out to this field. I didn't even know I had a second field. That is awesome, though, that I do. Should have looked over here. I wasn't sure if this was my land, or I guess I need to find out where my boundaries are. Alrighty, line this up. Lower the cultivator. And we are off cultivating. Let me see how it's doing there. Oh yeah, not too bad. A little bit too far over, but I didn't miss any. Catch it on the next pass. Something satisfying about cultivating a field. Goes a lot faster than plowing. Let me see if I can turn this puppy around here. Alright, reverse. And here we go. Alrighty. Lower it. And it is working. Let's see how that's looking. Oh, that's looking awesome. Looking awesome. Awesome. Hey, look, there's some deer over there. Deer. Well, we finished cultivating the field, and now I attach my seeder. I'm going to run over there and plant some grass seed in there so I can have two fields of potentially some hay there, so I can have enough to feed my cows and hopefully enough to sell some. Certainly right off, because I only got 2 cows. It ain't going to take a whole lot of hay for them as I get more cows. Alrighty. Lower this down. Let's see, line it up. We are off and seeding, I think. And there we go. Look at that. Look at that. So hopefully this will come up. We'll have some grass and get this thing rocking and rolling. Okay, the grass is all planted. Next on the agenda, you know, I was reluctant to start these greenhouses, but I talked to Mr. Todd, and I didn't have a way to haul this stuff to the market, but he said he'd work something out with me. He has a tractor that'll do it, so we'll work that out later. I'm going to get these things going, put some water in here, get these things going. Luckily, I have a well right here and this water tank, so that's handy. And hopefully this will give me a little income too. I'm going to have tomatoes and lettuce. That's what I planted in there. So get these guys going. You can water the second one. It's going to take a few trips to fill them up, but we'll get them growing, keep them going, and that'll give us some income later. Whoa, look at that deer. I don't want to hit another one like I did in my truck. Man, there's deer all over the place out here. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Well, I need to fertilize this grass I put down, the grass seeds. I don't have any fertilizer and the shop is closed. Mr. Todd said he could loan me some, so I'm just going to keep account of it. So I'm going to go out there to his place and get some fertilizer. Old Mr. Todd, he's been really helpful. He's got quite the setup out here too. He's got this thing here with fertilizer and lime. We actually need lime this time. Alrighty, we are loaded up with lime. Let's head on back to the farm. Well, let me hurry up and get this lime out. It is gonna be dark soon. And look at that, it's working fine. I'm liking my trusty little old tractor here and this little equipment. Not the biggest and the best, but hey, it does work and gets the job done. Well, I'm just out here admiring my cows. They are pretty neat, pretty neat. Wow, You know, I never had cows before, so that's a pretty awesome experience. Well, let's head on out and check out my greenhouses. And our grass here is coming up nicely. I think tomorrow I'll be able to cut that and get some hay, get a little money from that. It's going to be awesome. I can't wait to see how much I'm going to get from it. I think this field's a little bigger than Mr. Todd, so his was over 200, so maybe I can get it close to $300 from here. All right, check out this greenhouse. So cool. These are my tomato plants, and they are sprouting up pretty good. I don't know how long it's going to take me to actually get some plants from it. We'll just have to see. Kind of new at this. Let me check out the other one. I planted cabbage in here. Oh yeah, and they're sprouting up pretty nice. Look at that. Look at that. Oh yeah. So this will give me something to munch on, and also, you know, some veggies to eat. And I got milk from the cows. And next thing, I need to get some eggs, I think. Some chicken so I can get some eggs. Well, let me close shop here. Shut all these barn doors. Well, let me go in here and do a little tallying up for today and see kind of where we stand on the farm. All right, it was a pretty productive day. We got $121 profit from Mr. Todd's hay, our part of that. Plus, we got 4,000 liters that we put in our pen. I still owe Mr. Todd $29 in lime. We had $104 on the garden shop account. Those 2 cows cost me $372, so we got a negative balance over there, $268. I still owe them. So, but we're tracking. I'm proud of where the farm is going, and we'll hit it again tomorrow. Ooh, it's been another long day on the farm. I'm starved to death. Gotta cook me a little bite to eat here and get some shut-eye before tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll hit it again, do some more farming. Good night, guys. Oh, good morning. Good morning. Beautiful morning here. Man, I slept hard last night. I was tired. Long day yesterday. But it's a new day. Beautiful day. Looks clear. So we got to harvest our grass. Our own grass this time. So let's go get some, let's go get our tractor out of here. Trusty old tractor there. It's old, but hey, still working. I'm gonna have to do maintenance on this soon by the end of the day, probably. Alrighty, let's spin this puppy around. I'm getting better at backing. A little practice. Practice makes perfect. Get lined up here. Get my little mower here. This thing takes a while, but hey, it does the trick. Does the trick. Alrighty, back up. Spin that handle. We are good to go. Good to go. Well, it is a beautiful morning here, at least. Just after 6. It's still early. You can see the pretty early. Last night, I mean, I got enough sleep, but man, it was a long day. I didn't have time to cook a real meal, so I had something called sea rats. That's what the Navy has, you know, it comes in a can, and open it up with my John Wayne can opener there. And there you go. So it wasn't bad though, wasn't bad. I heated it up a little bit in my my campfire there. That makes it a lot better. All right, let's see. I got to lower the mower and turn it on. I think I got it. All right, here we go. Not sure if I got it lined up there. I'm always, yeah, it's not as white as I think. Oh well, I'll have to come back and get that little strip. But we are off and cutting our own grass this time in our own field. And there we go. So I'm anxious to see how much we're going to get for this. I was hoping it was around, you know, $250, $300. But we'll see. I know the market changes and all that, but we'll see what we get. All right, let me get right here. Since it's to my right, I should be able to cut that other strip there that I missed. Let's see if this works. All right, we got it. There we go. Now I kind of know how to line it up, so we'll see. We're going to cut this and see how that goes for us. A lot of work ahead. All right, spin it around. Let's see if that worked. Yeah, we picked up a little missed strip of grass there. All right, let me line this up. Head back the other way. We are going. It's going to take a minute, but this little mower is working, so we're going to get this done. All right, we finished cutting all that grass. Now we got to hook up our tedder here. Tedder. Let's see, our tedder is, yeah, it's the one on the left now. So let's go over here and get that connected. Easy. I'm getting better at backing this up. All right, hold on here. Got it. Let's go tedder some grass. All right. It's pretty narrow, so I'm just going to try right on the edge here. So I kind of see how wide it is. And we are tedding some grass. Oh, look at that. Working pretty good. Working pretty good. It's cool that it's our own field we're actually doing this time. So everything I get from this goes to our farm, which is pretty cool. Don't have to split it with anybody. Of course, you know, you do have some expenses, like I'm going to have to get maintenance on the tractor here coming up. Man, it's always something. Always something. All right, spin this around. And we are going pretty good. There we go. All right, let's get this done. Look at that. Looking good, guys. Looking good. Okay, we get that grass all tedded up so it can dry into hay. Now we got to hook up our windrower, put it in those nice little rows so I can pick it up with our old forage wagon. All right, back this up. Come on, Kevin. All right, here we go. Easy does it. Got it. All right, let's go use this guy. Row this hay up. All right, get this windrower going. See how that's working? Ooh, look at that dust. Yeah, it's a little too far to one side, but it's all right. I'll catch it back coming the other way. And we are windrowing some grass. I'm excited to turn this in and see how much I'm going to get. At least I know it'll be more than I got from Mr. Todd's because I don't have to split it. Might be close to twice as much. Should be around that. I think my field's a hair bigger than his, but I don't know. Looks just a hair bigger, not much. All right, let's see how we're doing here. Oh yeah, look at that, look at that. Nice little row to pick up. So let's get her done. Okay, we're grabbing our forage wagon here. Go collect this hay and get it to the market. All right, we got our first load here of hay, of our own hay. Now I have enough in my hay barn there to keep my cows going for a little bit. I only have 2 cows, so I'm going to sell all this because I need the money. And maybe my next load or 2, somewhere along the line, I'm going to have to put some back in my barn. But we're going to take this over to the market. All right, we're dumping our first load here of our own hay. All right, we had finished the entire field. It took a few loads to get it over there. And they're going to let me know in a little bit how much we got for that. So I guess we'll find out and see how it kind of compares to Mr. Todd's farm over there. Okay, I talked to Mr. Todd, and he said, you know, after you cut grass, you either got to fertilize it, or if you have a roller, you can roll it. So that's what this big roller thing was for. Go figure. So I'm pulling that now. He said if you roll the grass, then you don't have to spend the money on fertilizer. So me, I'm kind of low on cash. So this will save me some cash as far as fertilizer, because fertilizer was expensive. So yeah, I just got to go through and pull this roller. So every now and then you got to use lime or something, and I've already done that. But if I pull the roller, I just got, you know, my time and a little gas money and wear and tear on the tractor. But it's the same as fertilizing it, he said. So I'm going to roll this field and get that done. Well, I got to get my grass cut, I reckon, before it gets too late. Just ain't feeling it today. I'm not feeling good still, and I don't know. Well, I could get Kevin to cut it, I reckon. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. All right, then. Let's see, he don't have a phone. Well, I reckon I could call up to the animal shop, because he's dropping his stuff off up there today. That might work. All right, then. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Well, let me use the phone and call him. And might even give him a little housewarming present.
Well, Mr. Todd just called, and he's going to give Kevin 8 chickens and a bag of feed. I'm going to have to bring that over right away. It's going to be so nice if Kevin can agree to cut his grass also. I know he hasn't been feeling good, Mr. Todd. Poor man. Oh, I do hate driving this rig. Hang on, chickens.
Well, we got all our grass cut, collected, turned in, and I got the field rolled. I feel pretty good. It's getting a little late though already. And now I got to water my greenhouses, and there's a lot to farming. Look up my water barrel here. Luckily, I got a well right here. That's pretty convenient. This is a task you got to do every day. I have already collected some tomatoes out of one of them. I got tomatoes in one and lettuce in the other. I thought this was cabbage, but it's lettuce. Shows you how good I am at farming. Look at that, I got a pallet full of tomatoes. I just got to figure out, I got to talk to Mr. Todd again and see how he's going to let me use something to take them to the market. He's got a tractor, I guess, with a front end loader on it. I can use that. Oh, somebody's pulled up. Who the heck is that? I don't know who that is. Let me go take a look. Can't tell, too far away. Ooh, that's Mary. Wonder what brought her out here. Well, hi, Mary. What a pleasant surprise. What can I do for you today?
Well, hey there, Kevin. Well, Mr. Todd gave me a call, and he said that he would like to give you 8 chickens and a bag of feed. So here I am to drop that off.
Wow, he is such a nice man. Such a nice man. I have to go by there and tell him thanks.
Well, actually, he wants you to go by there and cut his grass.
Well, I'm all about it, but I don't think I have enough daylight left to get the grass done.
Well, he's got all new equipment that he'd like you to use, so I'm sure it'll go faster. Well, I have the chickens in the back of the truck if you want to go ahead and grab them.
Yes, ma'am. Let's go get these chickens. Man, I tell you what, there's some nice people out here. Mary's nice as she could be for bringing us out here. And Mr. Todd, brought me 8 chickens. She said there was some feed back here, but I think it fell off. 8 chickens, man, to get me started. Such a nice guy. It's going to give me some eggs to eat, and I need it too, because, you know, not having any groceries right now. And it's going to be so awesome to have some fresh eggs. I remember being a kid and out here at my granddaddy's place, and he would always give us eggs from the chicken house. That's just nice.
Kevin, I don't see the bag of feed. Well, I'll see if I find it on the way back. If I don't, we'll just give you another bag. Oh, I do hate driving this rig.
Well, I guess I'll run grab my truck and follow her up there. Hopefully I can find it. Very nice of her, though, to give me another bag. Well, let's head on over toward the shop, see if this thing turns up. Well, heck, I carefully rode the whole way there and looked around up here a bit. I did not find that bag. Hopefully it'll turn up, though. But Mary said she's just going to give me another one. But she knows it'll turn up. So let me go in here and grab this. Got my tailgate here.
Just go ahead and grab yourself a bag of feed over there.
Well, thanks, Mary. I really appreciate it. All right, I guess this is it here. Yeah, chicken feed. Got a chicken on it. It's got to be it. Let's get this to the truck. See you later, Mary. Thanks for coming by.
Bye, Kevin. See you around.
Such a nice girl, Mary. All right, got that in my truck. Let's head back to the farm. Bye, Mary.
Bye-bye, Kevin.
Got my tailgate. Don't want to lose this one. There we go. All right, let's head back to the farm. Here we go. All right, I'm just going to drop this feed right here. I got to get over to Mr. Todd's place right away and start on his grass. I don't know if I can do that today, but Mary said he's got some new equipment, so it should go quicker. I guess we'll find out here in a minute. Well, we're here at Mr. Todd's. Let me go see what kind of new equipment he's talking about. I'm trying not to bother him. It should be out here. That looks like a mower. Oh yeah. Wow, look at that. Look at that tractor. That looks pretty modern. Man, that looks nice. Nice mower. Man, I wish I had this kind of equipment. Wow. That is awesome. Let's give this puppy a try. I'm looking forward to this. Heck, this is going to be fun. Wow, this thing is cutting like a dream. Look at that wide swath. It's a lot wider swath than mine, and it is faster too. Look at that. This thing gets up. Man, this is nice. Wish I had something like this on my farm. Look at that thing go. Wee. Oh yeah, I'm going to make short work of this field. This is a modern mower right here. Let's get this done. Well, heck, I finished cutting that field in just a few minutes, and look at the size of this tedder. Man, I've never seen anything like this. This is some modern equipment right here. This is incredible. And we are tedding the field. This thing's like 20 feet across. I can't believe it's so big. Look at this. Look at the size of that thing. And it's faster. It is faster. Yeah, this is not going to take long at all. This is absolutely amazing. It took me all day to cut mine and turn it into hay and pick it up. Well, I missed a big part there at the beginning. At the end of the field, I have to pick that up. But this thing is awesome. Still learning how to use it. It's so big. All right, I finished tedding the field. Now I got my windrow on here. Let's see how it does. I'm loving this modern equipment that he has. This is some state-of-the-art stuff right here. Okay, now this is only slightly better. The tedder was way better, but this is only slightly better than what I had. I guess wind rollers hadn't got that much better yet. Or at least the one he has. Maybe this is an older one he had. Not quite as new as the other stuff. Okay, grabbing his forage wagon. It really actually looks about the same as what I got, so it's not going to be much faster. But this tractor has got a little better pulling power. I'm sure it doesn't struggle like mine does. Well, the good news is, since the windrower was a little bit bigger, the rows are further apart, so I don't have as many rows to go down, and that makes it go quicker. Well, Mr. Todd wanted me to roll it too. I guess I was supposed to last time, and I didn't. That's why the yield this time was a little bit less. So he said, be sure I roll it today. And that's what I'm doing. His roller is even bigger than mine, so that should go a little quicker. That's good too, because it's almost dark. Getting scary out here. Oh yeah, this roller is working nice. Let's check it out. Yeah, look at that. It does save you money on fertilizer. So there you go. We'll get this done right before dark, I think. Didn't finish before dark. This roller took longer than I thought. It's done got dark. There's a little bit of glow in the sky, but I think that's from the moon. Ooh, it's dark out here. Let me go find my truck and head back to the house. I am tired. I am tired. It's been a long day, but we did pretty good. We cut all our grass. Thanks to Mr. Todd, we got 8 chickens and a bag of feed. Turned our grass into the market. We cut Mr. Todd's grass. That's going to be a running thing. He's going to want me to do that every month. So let's head back to our farm. It's so late, I don't want to cook a meal. I may have to have some sea rats. Probably never heard of that, but I got something left over from the Navy. Basically, it's a meal in a can. Man, I tell you what, when it gets dark out here, it is dark. Luckily, there's some moonlight out there a little bit. It is dark. All right, I put my chickens in the pen. Now I got to put up my tractor here. How do I turn the lights on? There we go. See if I can back this up. There we go, the rear lights. Let's put this thing up. Ooh, I'm tired. Man, another long day on the farm. This farming life is rough. All righty. Well, let me go over here and do a little accounting for the day. I guess I got to do it by flashlights. It got so dark in here. All right, let's see where we stand. Well, we got $259 for our hay. That's pretty good. Mr. Todd's, we only got 83 because I forgot to fertilize it last time. Didn't roll it. That gives us 342. We owed Mr. Todd $29 for the lime. We paid that back. We owed the shop $268 for those 2 cows. So we're left with a $45 credit over at the shop. Not too bad, not too bad. I'm proud of where the farm is. That's pretty nice, pretty nice. We'll continue to march and move on. Tomorrow's another day. Alrighty, I am beat. Let me see if I can find my tent, man. It's dark out here. Dark, dark, dark. Whew. Shut these doors. I don't want a bear getting in there, or coyotes, or Bigfoot, or anything else. Where the heck's my tent? I see the little yellow glow over there. Let me go in here and warm up some sea rats. Meal in a can. Good thing I had a few of them left over. I am beat. But tomorrow's another day. It's exciting to see where tomorrow's going to take us. See you guys later. Good night. Oh, well, good morning. It's another beautiful day, beautiful summer's day here in July here in Stillmore County. I'm real pleased with the way my farm is headed. I got some lettuce growing up here. That's exciting. I have a pallet of tomatoes. I do still need to figure out a way to get those to the market. I don't want to be carrying them a bag at a time, so but I'm going to work out something with Mr. Todd, I think, some kind of deal. What I'm going to do first, though, today, to start the day off, it's early, but I'm going to hop in my truck, go down and get a paper. I was talking to Mary. She said there was an article in there about some lost cash, and it matches the description of that toolbox I found when I first got in town. So I'm going to go check that out. Just, who knows? Probably not it, but who knows? I had the toolbox. I went and left it at the gas station, but then I went and picked it up. It's over there by my tent because no one claimed it. So I just went and picked it up for safekeeping there. So we'll see. Let's go grab this newspaper. Okay, we are here at the supermarket. I don't even think they're open yet, but the good thing about a newspaper stand, it's always open. Let's see what's going on. I'm kind of interested in see what's going on in the news anyway. Wow, will you look at that? The astronauts are on the moon. That's just incredible how modern we are becoming. Hey, look at that. The price of milk is going up. That's not going to hurt since I got some dairy cows. Hey, that's looking pretty good from my perspective. Yeah, that means I'll get a pretty penny for my milk when I take it to the market. Oh, there it is. $340,000 was lost from a bank. They said it had something called a car seal on it with the number 0006115. So let's go back and see if my thing matches that. If by chance, I mean, I'm sure it doesn't, but who knows? Who knows? Be great if it does, though, huh? Well, let's head back to my tent and see. Okay, we are here. Let's go take a look at this joker. I'm looking for 6115, 0006115. Oh my goodness, we have a match. We have a match. Hey, that is pretty exciting. Let me jump in the car and run call these guys and tell them the good news that he found their box. All right, here we go. This is really exciting. Okay, we went and called them, and they said they'd be over here in a little bit. So that's pretty cool. In the meantime, I got some work to do, so let's jump on this tractor here and do some stuff. Here we get to cut our grass in the other field there. So let's get this sucker, go hook up the mower, and get over there and get cutting. At least the weather's good. Beautiful day today. Beautiful day. It's going to be hot later, but hey, is what it is. Well, we are cutting grass. I really wish I had a bigger mower. This thing, I don't know if they make one that this tractor will pull or not. Only got 25 horsepower. I mean, it works, but it takes a long time to cut this field. And we'll see how it goes. Okay, we've already cut the field, tedded it. Now I'm getting my windrower. Trusty windrower. Wish it was a little bigger too. Alrighty. Going around here and get this stuff windrowed. Get it to the market. Once I collect it all. Wait a minute, someone pulled up. Hey, I wonder if that's the dude from the bank or whatever. Let's go see. This is kind of exciting. Alrighty. Hopefully it's good news. And I mean, the number matches, so I think I found, what he's looking for. We'll see what he says here. Alrighty, let's go talk to this gentleman. Hey, sir, I'm Kevin Wade. I called you on the phone about a box that I found, and that might be yours. Mr. Wade, nice to meet you. I'm Mr. Doshi, and I represent the insurance company that insures the bank. Yes, sir. Well, let me grab the box and show it to you and make sure it's what you're looking for, okay? Yes, sir, Mr. Wade. That would be a good idea. All righty. He must be like an insurance investigator or something. I don't know. I didn't think of an insurance guy coming. But I guess the bank had that insured. And the insurance company wants to recover the money. What if this thing has the money in it? Scary to think about. $340,000. That's a heck of a lot of money in 1969. Heck, that was a heck of a lot of money Anytime. Hope this is the right one. All right, there you go, Mr. Doshi. There's the box. I looked at the seal and it seemed to match. 00061115. It looks like the right box, Mr. Wade. Today is your lucky day and mine as well. You see, Mr. Wade, there's a finder's fee of 1%. That's $3,400 for you, sir. Wow, that's incredible. That's really going to help me out on my new farm here. I really appreciate it. So here you go, Mr. Wade. It's great to have honest people like you in the world today. Sir, I can't tell you how much I appreciate this, Mr. Doshi. You have a good day, sir. The pleasure was mine, Mr. Wade. Wow, I can't believe it. You know, I've worked hard here, but $3,400 all of a sudden. That's going to allow me to get that tractor that Mr. Todd has so I can move my stuff to the market because I'm going to have tomatoes and cabbage or lettuce here soon. That's just incredible, incredible infusion of cash in my little farm here. It's an amazing, amazing thing today. What an awesome day today is. Bye, Mr. Doshi. Thank you very much, sir. Well, that was incredible, but it's time to get back to work. Back to reality here. Let's get her done. Well, this is the last of my hay here. I took a couple loads to the market. I put some in my cow pen. And I'm going to put a little more. This last little bit, I'm going to put it in my cow pen because it's getting a little low there. Alrighty. I was talking to Mr. Todd, and he said I could expand this field. Just don't want to do it until November. That's like your last cut for the season for hay. All right, let's go put this in the cow pen. All right, our final step is to roll the field. Remember, that takes the place of a fertilization cycle, so it only costs me a little bit of gas and wear and tear on the tractor and my own labor to do that, so not a bad thing to do. All right, we finished rolling the field, so it's done. Now our tractor needs maintenance and gas. It could use a little wash, so I'm gonna head on over to the shop there, get it worked on. Got to keep this thing well maintained because it's all I got right now. But I do have a little extra money because of that check, so I'm going to get my maintenance done on my tractor. So let's head over to the shop. All right, we're coming up on the shop. Let's go see Randy and get this thing worked on. Looking forward to keeping it well maintained, filling it up with gas. I'm going to see about that 30 horsepower deal too, since I got a little extra money. So we'll see. Hey Randy, Kevin Wade again. I'd like to do some maintenance on my tractor, fill it up with gas, wash it, but I also want to get that breather kit so I can get up to 30 horsepower, if you don't mind there, sir.
Yes, sir, Kevin. We can get right on that. Pull it into the bay right there, the empty bay, and we'll take care of it for you.
Okay, thanks, Randy.
No problem, Kevin.
One more thing, Randy. Mr. Todd said you got a little bigger lawnmower that would work on my tractor as long as I got the 30 horsepower kit. So I'd like to go ahead and get that too and trade my other one.
No problem, Kevin. We'll throw that in with the deal. Just go ahead and put it into the middle bay there.
Alrighty, well this will be exciting to boost this thing. I know 5 horsepower don't seem like much, but when you come in from 25, my windrower was struggling just a hair. They have a bigger mower I can get. It's a little bit wider, go a little quicker. I think I'd be going from 1.4 to 2 meters, so that's pretty good increase there. It's going to make mowing quicker, so that's exciting. But I can only do it with 30 horsepower instead of 25, so this would be a good day. Well, I don't have a ride, so let's go over here and check out what they got on the lot. Got a little bit of time to kill. We'll see what's new over here, if anything. All right, I heard him hollering. I think he's done. Let's go see what the damage is. Hey, Randy, you guys all done?
Yeah, Kevin, we're all done. We gassed it up, we washed it, we got you up to 30 horsepower, and we did regular maintenance on it, and we traded in your lawnmower blade for the bigger blade. That's going to be $122 there, Kevin. Well, I appreciate it, Randy. 122 is a lot, but you did a lot. Yeah, Kevin, we did do a lot, and you made out on the blade, the lawnmower blade, because the new one we got was a less expensive brand than the older one, so it wasn't that much difference. All right, well, here you go, Randy. Here's 122 bucks, and I appreciate the service there, sir. No problem there, Kevin. You be safe going back.
Well, 122 bucks was a lot, but it's great to have my tractor fixed. It's great to have that 5 extra horsepower. I know it don't seem like much, but coming from 25, there's some things like my new mower here that only works with 30 and not 25. So it's going to make my mowing job go quicker for not a whole lot more money. So we'll see how that goes. Let's head back to the farm. Okay, we are back. What I'm going to do is drop this blade off right here and head over to the shop because I want to buy a couple of sheep now that I have a little extra cash. So let's go do that. Let's head on over to the shop. Okay, since I'm farming hay, I was talking to Mr. Todd and he said I should go ahead and put some sheep in that other pen there. And that way I could sell the wool. It kind of, gives you something besides milk to sell from the cows, so that would be good. We'll see how that goes. I'm going to go ahead and hook up to that hauler there and then go in and tell Mary what I'm doing. Going to see my girl. Ha, well, not really. I think I got a little crush on her. I mean, she is cute and all. All right, let's get this hooked up. Get in there. Let's go see her. Well, I like coming up here. I think it might have something to do with this young lady in here. Let's go see her. Oh man, that's not Mary. That's Jeremy. Well, hey Jeremy, it's good to see you. But where's Mary? Oh, hey Kevin, good to see you too. Well, Mary's actually off today because today's her birthday. Dang, I didn't know it was her birthday. When you see her, tell her happy birthday, I guess. I'm assuming you're going to see her at some point. Well, yes, I am, Kevin. Actually, I'm taking her to dinner for her birthday this evening. You're taking Mary to dinner? Well, that's good. Yeah. What can I do for you, Kevin? Yeah, well, actually, I'm going to do a few things today. Right now, I want to get a couple of sheep. I have to come back in my truck at some point and get a few bags of chicken feed, and I might even get a couple of cows today. Okay there, Kevin. We can help you with that. Just go ahead and help yourself to the sheep. Okay, Jeremy, I appreciate it, man. All right, I got my sheep loaded. This is pretty exciting. Look at that. Look at that. So I got 2 cows and 2 sheep. 8 chickens. My little farm is starting to grow. Let's head back to the farm. Okay, we got our sheep in our pen. Isn't that cool? And I got to go return this so I can get back to here and start cutting some grass. Okay, we took the animal hauler back. Now we're going to hook up our blade here, our mower. I was talking to Mr. Todd and he said I can cut this meadow grass. He said I'm leaving money on the ground because I can cut this meadow grass and turn it into hay, even though it's not an official field. He said I could do that, so that's what I'm going to do, and there's quite a bit of it out here, even though it's got some bushes in it. So I'm going to go up here and cut some of this meadow grass and see how much hay we're going to get. All right, we've cut our grass, windrowed it. Well, I tedded it, windrowed it, and I am now picking it up in the forage wagon. I'm going to top off my animal pens here, my cow and sheep pen, and pick this up and see how much we get. It's a pretty good bit of rows. I'm liking this meadow grass thing. All right, I fed my animal pens, and look at these rows I got to pick up of this meadow grass. It's so awesome because it's more than my field. It's longer and wider, so this is going to be quite a bit of grass. This is exciting. Yeah, I'm not done with the grass yet, but I got to get over to the shop. I need to pick up those bags of chicken feed before they close, so I'm going to take a break from picking up the grass. It's already cut, it's headed, spread out. I just got to pick up those other rows. Look at all that grass, or hay, I mean, now. That's a lot of hay, which transfers into food for the cows and money. So I'm going to run to the shop and get this chicken feed, and I'll be right back so I can get back on that grass. Okay, we're back. I got the chicken feed. I dumped 4 more bags in my chicken pen there. They keep me going for a little bit. Once those chickens start reproducing, I'm going to need to get some more feed here pretty soon. So let me jump on my tractor and finish this grass. It's getting later by the minute. All right, I got the last of my hay here. I was thinking what I was going to do, since I got some extra cash, is run up there, and I got a few minutes before the shop closes. I'm going to pick up 2 more cows today. So that's what I'm going to do. So let's drop this off, and then we'll head over to the shop, get those other 2 cows. That'll give me 4 cows, 2 sheep, and 8 chickens. That's pretty doggone good. Starting to get exciting. Farm's growing. Starting to be a little prosperous now. A little infusion of cash, $34 didn't hurt either. So let's run over to the shop, get those 2 cows, and we'll go from there. All right, pretty exciting. Look at that. I got 2 more cows. Let's head back to the farm. Give me 4 cows. I'm starting to become an actual little farm here. It's growing. Things are looking up. I'm liking how it's turning out. So let's head back to the farm. Man, Jeremy, though, I can't believe he's taking Mary out to dinner. Maybe I just hesitated too much, been too busy working and all that. I might have lost my chance there. I don't know. That's kind of aggravating, because I was going to ask her somewhere. I don't know. We'll see how that plays out, I guess. But Jeremy, come on. All right, I dropped my cows off. Took the thing back. Now I gotta water my greenhouses, the sheep pen, and the cow pen, because they all need water. I'm lucky to have this well right here. That's pretty handy. And this water tank. Pretty cool little water tank there. Works good on my tractor. I'm going to talk to Mr. Todd, I think, about buying his other tractor. He said he had a tractor I can get for not too much. It's older, but it has a front end loader on it. It's got a lot of hours on it, but it works fine, he said. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm supposed to see him tonight. All right, let's get all these pens watered. This is going to take me a few trips. Well, I got all my pens watered, all the animal pens and the greenhouses. I'm supposed to go over to Mr. Todd's. He invited me for dinner tonight, and he threw in a hot shower, so that would be good. I haven't had a good shower in a while. Maybe he did that out of necessity because he didn't want to smell my BO, but anyway, I'm going to head over there. I finished my chores for the day. It's not too late. I can go have a good cooked meal. I'm going to talk to him about getting that tractor too when I'm over there. Alrighty. Let's get this stuff parked. Well, let's do a little financing though first. I got to cover my finances. Alright, we had a $45 credit at the shop. We took 2 loads of hay at $90 each. That's $180. But then we had to spend $118 for 2 sheep and $372 for 2 cows. That left us with a negative balance of $264 over at the shop. Good news is we got $3,400 in cash from the insurance company. We spent $122 for maintenance,
I paid off the shop balance of $264, and we're left with a balance of $3,014 moving forward. So I got plenty of money to go ahead and buy Mr. Todd's tractor. So I'm going to talk to him about that in just a few minutes. All right, so we're going to head on over to Mr. Todd's. He invited us for dinner, and I'm looking forward to, one, a home-cooked meal, and two, a nice shower. He said I could get a shower over there. That might be for his benefit, not mine. Who knows? All right, let's head on over to Mr. Todd's house. I'm kind of looking forward to this. Such a nice man, him and his wife. Such nice folks. All righty. Well, we're coming up on Mr. Todd's place. He's got some nice horses there. I wonder if he'll let me ride them. Not that I'm a cowboy or anything, but it'd be kind of fun. All right. Wonder if his dog is out. I don't know if that thing bites. I need to come meet him, I guess, and pet him so he'll know who I am. Got a nice little place over here. Beats the heck out of my tent. Alrighty, let's go see Mr. Todd. Have some dinner. Good conversation. Be nice. I've been doing a lot of work on my own, and nice to talk to another person. I do miss the camaraderie of the military. But farmers have it too. Man, such nice folks, such nice folks. It's nice to have a home-cooked meal. I tell you what, Miss Todd is a great cook. That meal would make your tongue slap your brains out, I tell you what. Well, let's head on back to my farm there before it gets dark. It gets dark. When it gets dark out here, it gets dark quick. There are no street lights, except for very downtown there. But in the middle of town, I think they got a couple of street lights on that road. But out here, they got nothing. It gets dark quick. Hey, let me just stop and take a look at this combine he's got. He said he could sell me that. It's a 63 model. So it's 6 years old. Got a lot of a lot of hours on it. But he said he could cut me a deal on it. So we'll see. Might have to come back and talk to him about that. The first thing I want to get that tractor. It's in his barn. I've looked at it already. It's pretty nice. All right, let's head on back. But we're back. Dark's coming up on us quick. But we had a pretty good day today. Pretty good day. Picked up 2 more cows. We picked up 2 more sheep. We fed them. We cut our regular field of grass. We cut a bunch of meadow grass. I didn't even know I could use that for hay. Watered our greenhouses. They're coming along. I got some lettuce coming up in there. Maybe pretty soon I'll be able to sell that. I got this pallet of tomatoes to sell. Tomorrow I'm going to get his tractor. I'm going to buy the tractor for Mr. Todd and take those to the market. Might even take some milk to the market. I got a little bit of milk here I could sell for my cows. Got 2 sheep over here. It's exciting to get some sheep in here. At some point I'll have some wool to sell. Once they grow a little bit. It's pretty cool. I got 2 sheep. 4 cows. They are coming along. Coming along. That's awesome. All right, let's head on back and get some shut-eye. Well, it was a pretty long day, but it was very productive. You know, got some more cows, got some sheep. We fed them all, cut some meadow grass. Didn't even know I could do that. So it's been a great, productive day. All right, I'm going to run in and get some shut-eye. See you guys later. Good night.
Well, good morning. It's a beautiful August morning here on the farm. Got a lot to do today, but last night when I was getting ready for bed, I was looking around with my light and it was reflecting off of something over here and then some stuff behind it. I want to run over there real quick and see what the heck that is. I guess that was one of the things. I'm not sure what that thing is. Almost looks like a military bunker. I'm guessing it's farm related. They shouldn't have any military things out here, but that's what it reminds me of. And then there was some stuff behind it catching the light. Not sure. Let me go see. I have to get somebody out here to look at this. Maybe Mr. Todd would be. Yeah, these boxes here. What the heck is that? Almost looks like mailboxes. I don't know what that's for. And you get this apparatus over here. Looks like you pull it with a tractor, but I don't know what you do with it. Guess I have to ask somebody, one of the other farmers, or my mentor there, Mr. Todd. He probably knows. I'm sure he knows. He's been here forever. So yeah, when I get a chance, I have to ask him. We probably have to come look at it because I can't explain that thing. All right, so we got a lot to do today. We got to get on cutting my grass as usual because we have a grass farm right now. And I'd like to get maybe some more sheep and cows. We had that extra money, from yesterday. So let's hop on old trusty tractor here. And let's head on out and get the grass cutting. Remember, I got my new mower, so it's going to be wider, should go easier, so that'll be good. Oh yeah, look at the size of that mower. It's a good bit bigger than the one I had. So this is going to help when I cut these regular fields and when I do meadow grass. So let's get to cutting. Off we are. All right, we've cut all our grass. We use the tedder and spread it out so it can dry. Now I'm windrowing it, put it in the little rows so I can pick it up easy. And wait, what's that ahead? Looks like somebody's pulling up. Or going down the road. No, they turned. They're coming down the driveway. It looks like Mr. Todd's truck. Hey, that's a coincidence because I could ask him about that stuff over there. That'd be good. Let me go see what he wants. All right. Yeah, that's Mr. Todd, all right. Hey, Mr. Todd. Great to see you, sir. What can I do for you today?
Well, Kevin, I was thinking if you was ready, I'd give you a ride back to my place, and that way you could cut my grass, and when you're done, you could drive that tractor back over here. You wouldn't be stuck without a ride.
Okay, sir. That actually sounds like a pretty good plan. Hey, listen, while you're here, I'd like for you to take a look at something. I found some stuff on my property over there. I'm not really sure what it's for. If you could just look at it real quick.
All right, then. Let's go take a look.
Did you hear that? What the heck was that?
That there sounds like a Sasquatch. Yeah, it did. That's Sasquatch right there.
Well, I've heard rumors, and I think I've heard them before. Haven't seen one or anything, but I have heard them out here. Okay, sir, this is first thing here, this big thing here, concrete thing. I thought it was almost a military bunker looking thing.
Well, Kevin, it is a kind of bunker. It's called a bunker silo, and you put chaff in it and ferment it into silage. You can make some money with it, but you're going to need something to make your chaff with, some kind of apparatus there.
Okay, sir. Well, let me show you these other things over here in the woods. Maybe you can make some sense out of that, too. Right over here. Looks like mailboxes or something. Yeah, what the heck are these boxes right here? What are they for?
Well, let me take a closer look there. I don't think they're mailboxes.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure these are for bees. These are a type of beehive. So what you got to do is get you some bees and put in there. That'll make you some money there, Kevin. Those bees will make some honey, and you can sell it or you can eat it. Well, that's awesome. That's good news. I'm all about something that'll make me some more money, Mr. Todd. Hey, could you check these things out right here? Because I'm not sure what this apparatus is. Well, let me take a closer look here. I have an idea, but I want to be sure. Yeah, that's some type of forage harvester. This will make your chaff right there. Looks like you're pretty set up there, Kevin, to make some silage for your farm there in that bunker silo. While I'm here, Kevin, let me go show you something on this other field here. You might know, but I don't think you do. So let's run over here and take a look. Yes, sir. I'm all about whatever you can show me. All right, then. Come on. I wonder what he's going to show me. I'm not sure about this other field over here, but let's go see. Hey, Kevin. You see all this land out here? That's part of the Patterson farm, too, so you own it, son. Wow, I own all this land? I thought I just had that one little field when I first got here, and then you showed me the other one. Now I own this too. There's a lot of meadowgrass I could cut and turn into hay. You could cut meadowgrass. You could also plant some other stuff out here, Kevin. Let me check the soil here. Yeah, you got some good soil there, Kevin. Good soil. Well, that's great news, sir. Great news. Great news. I reckon it is, Kevin. I reckon it is. Let's head back, son. Yes, sir. This is exciting. Let's head for your truck. Man, I can't believe I own that whole section of land up there. I got some beehives. I got a silage bunker. I got to figure that out, but he says it can make me a lot of money. Then I got all that other land over there to make some fields. Saying I just plow it and make a field, I guess. Well, let's head on over here and cut Mr. Todd's grass and buy that tractor. Get in, Kevin. Kevin, I was thinking about $750 for the tractor. What do you think of that, son? Yes, sir. That sounds like a very fair deal. Very fair deal. All right, then. It's a done deal. Yes, sir. Here's $750, and I really appreciate it, sir. This tractor is really going to help me out to get my products to the market. It's also got some more horsepower from what you got. In fact, I'm going to show you something up here on the left. That's Mr. Martin's place right there. He's got a plow that'll work on that tractor, and it'll be a lot better than the one you got there, son. Oh, yes, sir, Mr. Todd. I appreciate the advice there. I'll get that before I start plowing those fields. That'll give me a better, better plow than what I got. Go a lot quicker. Yep, sounds good. Hey, I got to get you out here one day so you can ride my horses there. I don't know if you've ever ridden a horse, but maybe you could bring a friend. Yes, sir. That sounds good. Sounds good. I'd rather you not ride alone in case you fell off or something there, son. Yes, sir. Well, I got somebody in mind maybe I could bring out here. That'd be good. I appreciate it. All right, Kevin, you get started. I'll be in the house if you need me, son. Yes, sir, there, Mr. Todd. Yes, sir. All right, let's head over here and find his tractor, hook up the mower, get started cutting this grass. Got a lot of work to do, a lot of work. Still got a big day ahead. I still got to go back and finish mine, too. Well, we are off and cutting grass. I do like this setup he has with his tractor and this mower. It is so much faster than mine. So much faster. Let's get this done. See what we got next. But this tractor has a wider cut, and it cuts it faster, has a faster miles per hour when it's cutting, so it makes the job go a lot quicker. Maybe one day I can get some kind of setup like this. That'd be so nice. Okay, we got all the grass cut. Now we are using the tedder. Look at the size of this thing. Mine is not even the width of the tractor, and this thing is like incredibly big. Incredibly big. So much faster. Okay, we got the grass done, cut, tedded, picked up, take to the market, and I have rolled the field. And now I'm going to pick up this tractor, head back to my farm. Hey, there's his dog. I don't see the dog. Let's put some food in there. Maybe he'll like me if I feed him. Where is he? I don't see him. I don't even know his name. He's got food. Let me see if he's coming. Oh, there he is. Well, at least he knows I fed him, maybe, so he doesn't bite me. All right, let's go get the tractor, head back to the farm. At least he won't probably chase me now anyway. Look at that, it's pretty nice. Nice front end loader. This is what I need to move all my stuff. I was wondering how I was going to get all that stuff to the market. Look at this tractor. That is pretty nice. Needs a little cleaning, but hey, don't we all? You work in the field, you all get dirty. So there you go. There's the puppy there. Seems pretty happy. I'm glad I fed him. All right, let's head back to our farm. Oh, this is faster than mine too, man. It goes 20 miles an hour. That's just awesome going from place to place, you know, traveling. This mine goes only about 15, I think. So now I got two tractors. I was thinking about, you know, selling the other one, but I can't get much for it. So it's handy to have two, you know, for different tasks. And then if you were to have a mechanical issue, at least you got one left. So let's head back to the farm. All right, we are back to the farm. Let me park this tractor, and we got to get going on my grass. Got a lot to do there. Oh, that's right. I don't even have it windrowed all yet, so I better get hot here, get this done. Okay, we finished our one field there. You can see I got it cut, put away, rolled, everything. But now I got my mower back on there. I'm going to go over here and cut some meadowgrass because I got a lot of grass from this meadowgrass. I have more meadowgrass than I do field right now, so it's worth a lot of grass to me to cut this. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna jump in here and cut some of this and put it in my hay barn. Well, we cut a pretty large area in this field. Look at all the cut grass there. It's gonna be quite a bit to get up. But my windrower is not as nice as Mr. Todd's. One day when I can save my money up, maybe I can get a bigger one like that. That would make things go a lot faster. Of course, when you get a bigger, when you get bigger equipment, you need something bigger to pull it. So, oh well. Well, one of the things I've been waiting to do is to take my lettuce and my tomatoes to the market and sell those. We now have a pallet of lettuce too, so that's awesome. And 2 pallets of tomatoes. So we're going to take them to the market and see what we're going to get for that. Should be exciting. One more source of income. So, as we get milk, wool, tomatoes, lettuce, honey, all that stuff's going to start adding up, and eggs from the chickens. We'll start making a little money here for the farm. So that's going to be awesome. All right, we're pulling up here where the little farmer's market is. Let me go talk to this young lady. Well, I was able to sell 1 pallet of tomatoes at the little farmer's market there. She needed about a pallet. She couldn't take 2, so she's sending me over to the restaurant. She said they needed some. And I took my lettuce and sold it at the supermarket. So kind of spread out a little bit, but it works. Getting some money here, starting to get a little cash flow in for the farm. So
This is a good thing. So I'm going to take this over here to the restaurant. She said they were in need of some tomatoes and would pay a good price. So here we go. So we're going to go over here and drop this off. Get paid again. Go back. All right, we took all our produce to the market. Now I'm going to drop this weight off the back and go pick up my windrower, because over at the auto shop there, they have a little bit wider windrower, kind of like what Mr. Todd has, and it's not much more. Can't afford that big tedder yet, but I can pull that windrower with this tractor. It needs 31 horsepower, and my upgraded other tractor only had 30, so now that I got 45 on here, I'm going to get that little bigger windrower, and that'll make things go quicker, especially in my meadow grass field there. So let's go pick this up and see how that works for us. All right, back it up here. Back it up. Getting better at backing this thing, I think. All right, we're coming up here on the auto shop. Let me go find Randy and talk to him. I told him I wanted it. There he is right there. All right, let's go talk to Randy. Hey Randy, Kevin here again. What I want to do is trade in my windrower for that one that's one size up, the 31 horsepower one. That's all right there, sir?
Yeah, Kevin, we can help you with that. Just go ahead and drop yours off over there by that green tractor and pull up and hit the other one. I'll put it on your account.
All right, well, I appreciate it, Randy. You know, this is pretty exciting there. I'm getting my, getting some better, starting to upgrade my equipment. Got this extra tractor. Getting a little bigger windrower. It's going to make my task, my windrowing task, easier to do, faster. That means I can cut more grass in a day, make more money. Everything's starting to come along on my little farm here. And my little farm's actually bigger than what I thought. I didn't realize I had that other land over there, so that's pretty exciting. All right, drop this puppy off. All right, let's head over here and pick this sucker up. All right, do a good job of backing there, Kevin, because Randy's watching. Okay, getting better, getting better. Look at there, dead center. All righty. All right, appreciate it, Randy.
No problem, Kevin.
All righty, let's head back to the farm. Okay, we've picked up the last of our hay here. Look at the size of this field that we cut, this meadow grass. Several times bigger than our regular little grass field. So we got a lot of hay out of here. Yeah, a lot of hay, a lot of hay. So let's go drop this off, and it's off to the next task there. But look at all that hay we got. So what I'm going to do, you know, I was talking to Mr. Todd. He said I'd get a better price around the winter time, maybe January. So unless I really need the money, I'm going to try to hold off and not sell any until then. We'll see how that goes for us. Okay, we dropped our hay off there. And now I'm going to drop off this forage wagon and head over to the shop and get some more animals. Maybe 2 cows and 2 sheep. That's what I'm thinking. So I have to make a couple of trips. But let's head on over to the animal shop. See my buddy Jeremy, I guess. Man, I still can't believe Jeremy's dating Mary. Man, I guess I should have asked her out sooner. I don't know. Oh well, it is what it is, I guess. All right, we're coming up on the shop. Look how many trips I've made over here in this little tractor. On my last trip, I'm going to grab the other tractor because on the way back, Mr. Todd's neighbor has a bigger plow, and I'm going to get that. That bigger plow is going to allow me to create, you know, another field or two. I mean, going forward, who knows, you know, several fields, but right now I'm going to try to create one more today if I have time before the sun goes down. That'd be good. And I got to get it done today so tomorrow I can plant some barley in there because my chickens can eat that, and I can also sell the excess. All right, let me hook up to this thing. Easy does it there, Kevin. All right, I'm getting better at that. Look at that. First try. All right, let's go in there and talk to Jeremy, tell him what we're doing. At least it's a nice day today. Nice weather I'm having here. Oh, that's Mary. Let's go talk to her. Well, hey, Mary, it's great to see you. I hope you had a happy birthday yesterday.
Hey, Kevin. It's good to see you. Wow, how did you know it was my birthday?
Well, I came by, talked to Jeremy. He told me, I asked where you were. He said it was your birthday.
Yeah, thanks. It was a great day. Jeremy actually took me out for dinner.
Yeah, well, he did tell me he was taking you for dinner for your birthday. That was very nice of him. He's a nice fellow.
Yeah, he's great. What can I help you with?
Yeah, so I'm going to get 2 cows and 2 more sheep, please.
Alrighty, Kevin. Just help yourself and I'll put it on your account.
Okay, well, thank you, Mary.
Bye, Kevin. It's good to see you.
Yeah, well, she likes him. Dang it. She's hoping I'd have a chance with that, but I don't know. I don't want to break them up if they're a thing. Well, let's head on back to the farm. I got some work to do. Let's get going.
All right, we went and got 2 cows, 2 goats, and took the animal trailer back, and that's Mr. Martin's house right there on the left. So I'm going to go over here, see if I can get this other plow. Hopefully he's over there. I don't have the telephone, you know, at my place yet. I don't even have a house. But let's go see. This plow's a lot. It's like a whole nother road, 50% wider than what I got. So, and this tractor will pull it because it's got a good bit more horsepower, but the other one would not. So that's going to make making a new field. There's his place. I guess I'll pull up here by the barn. That's going to make me making a new field, you know, a lot better, a lot better. Alrighty, let's just pull up here. I'm going to knock on the door. I don't see anybody. Yeah, I don't see anybody outside. I guess I'll just go knock on the door. He's got a pretty nice place here. I heard he retired. He's got those big silos in the back and stuff. And nice little house here. Different style. I hear any movement in there. I wonder if he's not home. Yeah, nothing. Well, doggone, I was looking forward to getting that plow. I need to get started there in my field. I have to cut that or plow that today or I'm going to run out of time, and I can't plant tomorrow. Not sure what I'm going to do now. Guess I could use my old one, but that's going to take almost twice as long. Wait a minute, there comes somebody there. Wonder if that's him. I don't know what his vehicle looks like. Oh, he's turning in. He's turning in. That must be Mr. Martin. Awesome. Good, good, good. I can get the plow today, hopefully.
Hey, Mr. Martin. I'm Kevin Wade. Mr. Todd mentioned that you had a plow for sale that I'd like to get.
Oh, yes, I do have a plow. I'm looking to get about $90 for it. It's in the barn. Why don't you come take a look?
Yes, sir. Let's go take a look. All right, let's follow him over to the barn and check out this plow that I might be able to get. Wow, look at that old tractor. Heck, that's older than mine, I guess. Looks a little worse for wear. All right, let's check out this thing. Hey, that's just what I'm looking for, Mr. Martin.
Okay, go ahead and pull your tractor around.
Hey, this is getting pretty exciting. I'm going to get a plow that's like 50% bigger than what I got for $90. So not a bad deal. Not a bad deal. And then I could still sell my old plow for, I don't know, half that or better. So I'll only be out 40, 50 bucks, 30 bucks. I don't know. We'll have to see what they give me for it over the auto shop. I don't know if he's got anything planted in that field. He said he was retired. Maybe he's just growing his own veggies and stuff. All right. Whip this around and back it up. Easy there, Kevin. People are watching. And this door is narrow. Good thing I don't have wide tires on here. I'm barely fitting. All right, I made it. Put this little guy up. Mr. Martin, I appreciate you, sir. And here's $90.
Well, thank you, Kevin. Pleasure doing business with you. And welcome to Stillmore County.
Thank you, sir. All righty, that was a pretty good find, finding this plow and getting that for $90. That's going to be a big help. And like I say, I could sell my other one, so it won't even really cost me $90. But good thing I got that money from the insurance company, because without that, I couldn't be making all these little transactions that I'm doing. But let's head on back to the farm. This is really exciting. I'm going to start cutting another field and plant some barley in there. That's what Mr. Todd said I should do. I can feed that to my chickens. All right, we are off plowing our field. It's going to take me a while to get this done, but I'm going to plow all this up where I cut this meadow grass and make that into a barley field because I can feed that to my chickens. It's going to be so awesome, so awesome. It's going to take me a minute, but it'll be well worth it. I got to get this done today. Hopefully I can get it done today before it gets dark because I got to plant it tomorrow. Well, we got our field done just before dark. Let's go over here and do some accounting for the day. We had quite an eventful day today. Okay, we had a balance from yesterday of $3,014 in our account. We forgot to pay chicken feed yesterday. That was $40. We bought tractor for $750, $55 for the windrower, and $90 for the plow. That leaves us with $2,079. That was our expenditures. For our income, we got $103 from Mr. Todd's hay, $108 for our tomatoes at both places combined, $104 for the lettuce, and $40 for our old plow. That leaves us a balance of $2,434 moving forward. So we're doing pretty good on the farm, really excited, doing well. All righty, let's close up shop here. Don't want anything getting in the barn like Sasquatch. That would be scary. Man, that really sounded like Sasquatch today, though. That was a little scary, a little freaky. Check out our 4 sheep. That's awesome. Awesome. Oh, 2 of them got black faces and 2 of them got white faces. It's pretty cool. Starting to make a little bit of wool. We added a couple more cows for a total of 6. So these guys should start generating some milk here. As we get it more toward the winter, we'll be selling some of that, I guess. And that's just awesome. Let's go back and hit the hay.
Well, it's been a very productive day. I wish things would have worked out differently with Mary, though. That's kind of nagging on me, but I don't want to be the guy that breaks up a relationship. You know, if her and Jeremy are a thing. Oh well. Guess I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good night.
Well, it's been a long day. Gotta close up shop here. Man, I wanted to get out of here before it got too dark. But man, was it so good to see Kevin. Now, where is my brother? Oh, there he is. He's coming. Come on, Jeremy. It's time to go home. Kevin stopped by not too long ago. He got 2 more cows and 2 more sheep. His farm is coming along. Maybe he'll invite me over one time. What do you think?
Yeah, Mary. He'd be silly not to.
You're right. Let's head home. It's getting late.
Okay, Mary. Right behind you. What the heck is going on out there? Something's going on with my sheep. Something's like stirring them up or something. Maybe I should go check on them. What the heck? Is that what farmers do, I guess? I don't know. Maybe I will. But something has got them really riled up. It's a little scary. Let's go see, maybe. All right, well, let's go see. Oh, that ain't good. I'm not going out there. Let me turn the fire on. Maybe they won't bother me, whatever's out there. Shoot, this is going to be hard to sleep now. Hopefully nothing happens to my sheep. I guess we'll find out. It's going to be a long night. Oh, well, that was a long night. Man, I didn't sleep good. I was scared. I'm worried about the sheep. I wonder if anything happened to my sheep. Let's go find out, I guess. Hopefully nothing's over there that's going to get me. That was scary last night. Wow. Crazy. I never heard anything like that. That wasn't a bear. Maybe that's what a Sasquatch sounds like. I don't know. That's spooky. Well, I see some sheep over there. That's a good sign. That's a good sign. Let's see. There's some there. Got. Wait a minute. I think I'm missing one. 1, 2, 3. Oh man. I'm missing a sheep. Something got one of my sheep. Oh my goodness. That bear or Sasquatch or whatever it was. Just see if I see it anywhere. I don't see any signs of it. That's scary. What the heck? Oh man. That's disappointing. I just got those sheep. Just got those. I wonder what that was. That's scary that something's out here getting my sheep. Oh. Well, I guess I'll investigate it a little further later. I got some farming to do right now. Let's go get busy. Well, let's get our tractor out of here and get started. Got a lot of work to do today. Got to work on some hay. Plant that other field. We got a lot to do. May do the planting first. Man, that's something about my sheep, though. Is there really a Sasquatch out here or a bear that's killing my sheep? That's scary. I'm not sure what to do about it. Well, let me grab my seeder here. I'm going to go plant barley in the field, the new field that I made, so we can have that for our chickens.
we could sell any excess, but I'll need to get some chicken feed today too, because I'm almost out. Those bags I put in there, I think I'll just get a pallet of that. All right, let's get rolling and get this done. Well, we're off and seeding. I got to seed it, put some lime down, and fertilize it, so it's going to be a minute. So I'll just keep working here. Well, we're seeding along here. Looks like we about got half the field done. Wait a minute. Look left there. I think somebody's pulling up. Looks like a vehicle. It's too far to tell. Who the heck that is? Probably Mr. Todd. He's the one that comes out here to visit me. I reckon. Well, I guess I'll go find out. No, that looks like Mary's vehicle. She has a Jeep. Huh. She's towing something. Well, let me go see what she's doing here. See what the heck's going on. Yeah, that is Mary's vehicle. Of course, it could be Jeremy driving it. Who knows? No, that's Mary. What a pleasant surprise. Let's go see what she wants. Well, hey, Mary, it's great to see you. What can I do for you today?
Hey, Kevin. You're not going to believe this, but I found your sheep all the way out the shop. I have no idea why it got all the way out there.
Wow, you found my sheep? I'm so glad, because I thought something got it last night. You should have heard the ruckus going on in the sheep pen. I was scared for them. Hey, listen, while you're here, I'm going to need to run up to the shop and get some chicken feed. I'm out of chicken feed, if you don't mind, a whole pallet.
Oh, yeah, no problem on the chicken feed. Come out to the shop when you're ready. You go ahead and get back to work. I'll go ahead and put this sheep back in its pen.
Well, thanks, Mary. Great to see you. Let me go back to work. Well, it's great to see Mary. Great to see her. She is looking good as ever. So sweet of her to bring my sheep back over here that she found. That is just awesome. She said she's going to put it in the pen. Such a sweet girl. Too bad she's like a thing with Jeremy. Man, getting on my nerves. Oh well. Guess I'll go back to work here. We can at least be friends, I reckon. I'm not busting up a country relationship. Bye, Mary. All right, let me get this stuff done. Got a lot to do here. Well, I got my field seeded with barley. I put lime down and fertilized it. Now I'm grabbing this tractor. I got to pick up my weight because I got the front end loader on this one and run up to the shop and get a pallet of wheat for my chickens. They are out of feed, so got to take a break in my work here to go do that. Come back and I'll hit on that grass. Got to get this done. Got to remember to get this weight or else it'll get squirrely on me. All right, let me back up and get this weight on here. This balances out whatever you put on the front. All right, the weight's on. Let's head on over to the shop on this tractor. At least it's faster than my other one. It'll get up and go. All righty. Well, we're pulling up to the shop here. Should have this pallet out there for me, but I'll go inside, talk to Mary, just to be sure we're square. I mentioned it to her. Besides, I like talking to her. She is a sweetie. Let's go in and see Mary. I could pretend she's my girlfriend, even though she likes Jeremy. Wait a minute. That's Jeremy. Hey, Jeremy. Kevin here. Hey, I talked to Mary earlier about me picking up a pallet of wheat for my chickens. I'd like to do that, sir. Yeah, no problem, Kevin. I got it out for you. Just go ahead and grab it, and I'll put it on your account. Hey, one more thing, Jeremy. Mr. Todd wants me to come out and ride his horses, and he said to bring a buddy, for safety reasons. I'm supposed to go out there after work. You want to go out there and ride them with me?
Heck no, Kevin. I'm scared of horses, but you know Mary loves horses. I'll just tell her to meet you out there after work. I'm sure she'd love to go. I got to close the shop anyway.
So it'd be okay if Mary went horseback riding with me?
Sure, Kevin. It's just horseback riding. You guys go and have a good time, and I'll see you later.
Hey, well, I appreciate it, Jeremy. Thanks for everything. See you later.
No problem, Kevin.
Well, that'd be cool to go horseback riding with Mary. Hopefully that don't get me in trouble. All right, let's go get this wheat. Man, the weight of this thing is almost too much. It's a little light on the... It's making my back wheels come off the ground just a hair, and the steering's a little bit squirrely. Oh, well. Hopefully we'll make it back. So let's head on back to the farm. All right, let's drop this off at our chicken pen here. They had a little bit of feed left, but not much. It's almost gone. So we don't want them to go hungry. We want them to lay some eggs. Now we got to switch tractors and get on with that grass cutting. Well, today must be the day for visitors. I see somebody else pulling up over there to the left. Wonder who the heck that is. Let me see. Well, that looks like Mr. Todd's truck. Yeah, he's pulling right on out here. Let's go see what he wants. Well, I wonder what good news Mr. Todd has for us today. He's always a pleasant surprise anyway. Maybe not as good as Mary, but he always has some good news for me. Hey, Mr. Todd, sir. What can I do for you today? Hey, Kevin. I got another field of grass there behind my house that I made, and our usual deal there applies. If you want to come cut it, turn it into hay for me, and turn it in, we'll split the profit. Hey, Mr. Todd, that sounds awesome. I'd be happy to do it. One more thing there, Kevin. If you could ride my horses, I'll help you plow those fields in the other part of your land over there. Hey, sir, that sounds like a plan. I'll be right over as soon as I'm done working. Well, that's going to work out if I can get it all in, because if he comes helps me plow that field, his tractor is a lot faster than mine, so that'll make the job go a lot quicker, so that's going to be good. Wait a minute. What the heck is that running there? Something's running by the tree line. That is not a deer. And it's upright, not a bear running. That could be Sasquatch. Look at that thing. The heck? Well, that was scary. Oh my goodness. That's probably what scared my sheep last night. What the heck? At least I'm on the tractor. He's not going to get me on here, I don't think. I think he'd be scared of the sound of the tractor. This thing's pretty loud. All right, I got my grass tedded up. It's all windrowed. And now I'm going to take a load out here to my animals because I don't want to run out of food. By the way, I let my greenhouses run out of water, so that kind of hurt production there. That was just a farming mistake. I got to pay a little more attention to detail. That's going to hurt my wallet. Anyway, let's feed these animals. Got something else to do here in just a second. All right, I got all the hay collected and put away in the barn. I got quite a bit of hay there that I could use for my cows and sheep and maybe sell some in January. But Mr. Todd said I had an apple tree over here, so I've watered my greenhouses. Now I'm going to head over here. He said it needs a little water right there, and it would produce some apples. So I'm going to water that. It'll give me one more source of income, you know. Plus, I like apples. Give me something to eat too, besides what I got coming out of my greenhouses, tomatoes and lettuce. Give me some fruit to eat that I'm growing. So that's kind of cool. So look at that tree. That's pretty awesome. There's no apples on it yet. He said it needs a little water and maybe some fertilizer, and it'll start making some apples. Some of the leaves look a little dry, so water it up and see how that comes out. It's going to be awesome to get some apples. Maybe Mrs. Todd or Mary can make me an apple pie. That'd be awesome. Okay, got everything watered, and I got to head over to Mr. Todd so I can cut his back field. He said he had another field back there behind his house, so let's go check that out. All right, we got Mr. Todd's tractor. It's a lot better than mine, and it's got a bigger mower. He said this field was over here behind his house to go this way. I haven't been back here, I don't think. Anxious to see. He said it was bigger than this one. Oh my goodness. Of course, I got land on the other side of my house that I see it. That's pretty cool. Oh yeah, this will give me a little chunk of change. Chunk of change there. Let me start on this. I got to cut it, ted it, windrow it, pick it up, take it to the market. That's going to take me a little bit. Let me get this done. All righty, we got Mr. Todd's grass done, collected, taken over to the market. I got to go over there and plow my other field. He's going to help me. I got a new mailbox. Check this out. Let me see if I got any mail. This is going to be awesome. Dear Kevin, I'm glad you are finally able to receive mail. It will be even better when you get a phone. We hope your farming adventures are going well. Have you met any girls yet? We would like some grandchildren one day. Ha ha. Oh wow. Love, Mom and Dad. Well, it's great to hear from Mom and Dad, even though they're pressuring me to get married and have kids. Jeez Louise. All right, let's put my truck up, get my tractor. I got to plow that back field over there. Let's get to it. All right, got my tractor out here. My more powerful tractor has a bigger plow than I had before, so that should make it a little quicker. And Mr. Todd's coming to help me, so it shouldn't be too long. He's got a nice plow on his tractor. His tractor is cool. All right, let's get this done. It's going to take a bit, though. It's going to take a little bit. Woo, that took a minute, but look at that. Job well done. Thank you, I had Mr. Todd's help. But look at those two nice fields that I have now to plant some stuff. My farm is coming along. This is just awesome. Awesome. All right, let's head over. I told Mr. Todd I'd ride his horses after work, and Mary's supposed to meet me over there, so let's go check that out. All right, coming up on Mr. Todd's place. We got a little bit of time before dark, I guess. So just park over here. Mary's supposed to meet me here right at 5, so we'll be coming up. I think I see her coming there. Might be her. Not a whole lot of traffic out here. See if I can get her attention. Yeah, that's her Jeep. Just park over there somewhere, Mary. This is going to be fun. Hopefully Jeremy don't get mad. Hey, Mary, great to see you. So let's get over here and start riding some horses.
Hey, Kevin. Thanks for inviting me.
All righty. It's going to be fun. I hadn't ridden a horse in years.
Well, hopefully you'll do all right.
Hopefully don't break something. We are riding.
This is fun. You're doing all right there, Kevin.
Yeah, hopefully I keep my balance. You doing okay back there? I can't see you. I'm scared to turn around.
I'm doing fine.
I might fall off this thing. It's a long way to the ground.
Yeah.
Whoa, look at you. Uh-oh, let me kick it in gear here. Man, she's taking charge. Cowgirl's coming out.
Come on, Kevin. Keep up. Yeah. Yeah.
Man, look at her go.
Sure is beautiful out here, don't you think?
It is. What a nice day. Nice September evening.
Mm-hmm. Well, this is fun, Kevin. Thanks for inviting me.
I'm glad you had to come.
Well, I guess we should turn back, huh?
Well, let's see what's up ahead. Somebody's something over there.
Mm-hmm.
And she is quite the cowgirl. I can hardly keep up.
Come on, Kevin. Now the question is, which way do we go?
Well, heck, I'm not 100% sure. I think we go left on this road here. Let's try that.
Alrighty. Well, I hope you're right. It's getting dark, Kevin. We really need to get back.
Yeah, you're not kidding. All right, let's go.
That was so fun.
Mary, I'm so glad you came with me. I had an awesome time. Awesome time.
Thanks, Kevin, for inviting me. It was so much fun. You'll have to remember to invite me again on another adventure.
All right, I'll definitely be inviting you to something. Well, let's get out of here. Whew, that was really fun. That was really fun. Now we're back at the farm, so I got to grunt in and do some accounting here real quick and hit the hay. I'm tired. All right, let's see where we stand here. We started out with a balance of $2,434. We got $143 for Mr. Todd's hay, but I had to pay $180 for chicken feed, $44 for seeds, $144 for fertilizer and lime. So we have a balance left of $2,209. So that's not too bad. Still got a little bit of nest egg there. All right, let's go hit the hay. All right. Well, it sure was fun going horseback riding with Mary. Man, she's such a nice girl. I don't know. I don't want to break her and Jeremy up, but man, she is. I do enjoy her company. I think I'll leave my fire running tonight because I don't want Sasquatch to come over here and get me. So I'm leaving that on. Hopefully it'll stay burning. All right, guys. Good night.